I'm not allowed to do that. And
All
he's
right, and
earlier,
we
so I want to
are
behave.
rolling. So, hey everyone, welcome back to the next exciting episode of The Great Poison.
The great poison.
It has been a long time since our last session. Unfortunately, when we were originally meant to do it, I was sick last week. I came down with something awful, and I'm only just today starting to actually feel 100%. I might have gotten it from Carly when she got sick the week before. Nothing definitive because I didn't exactly have all the same symptoms, just some of them.
I think he got what I had, but I think he got like the end of it.
Burp really bad.
But I am feeling well enough. I'm glad everyone else is.
Is Sabrina coming?
Last I checked, Sabrina did want to come. I just now messaged her
Okay.
to see if she could give me an update. Let me see what was the last thing she said. I messaged her this morning, just wanted to check him. She says, I'm still recovering and I'll be coughing a lot during the session, but I'm doing way better than I was.
Good.
Yay!
Okay, so that's good. So I just have yet to hear if she is going to be making the session or not. The good news is I brought her up to speed about what happened last session because she was unable to attend. And on the off chance that she is unable to make this session, we're just going to say that Bite is hiding in the vents, as is the typical thing she does when she doesn't want to face people. But that's only if she doesn't make it. We're hoping that she does, because we all love Sabrina to absolute death.
I need my bite.
We need our Bite. Now, that being said, though, I would first like to see if there are any announcements if people would have for tonight. I actually have one.
What is it?
Now, some of you may know this, some of you may not. But next week, I plan to officially premiere the newly rebooted version of my original campaign, The Song of the Wilds.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I originally thought up this homebrew back in like April, May 2020, and I had been running it for at least a year, almost a year and a half. I won't go into too many details, but unfortunately some drama happened. A couple people left the campaign, and unfortunately they left at such a time where the story was just unable to adapt to their departure. So I decided to just put it out of its misery and just discontinue the campaign right there. Now, that being said, though, when I opened up the idea that if I was to ever bring back the story, it was going to be much different, much more controlled, much more streamlined, I got such a wave of support from all my players and a bunch of other people who I've never even played with before in the OG Song of the Wilds that I decided to spend an evening thinking up a new concept. I got an idea, and then one thing ran into another, and then next thing I knew, it's 2 hours later, and I had a fully fleshed out world. So after
That was such a surreal thing when you updated us. Like, oh, I just made it. So, you know.
Yeah, I just made it.
We were
yeah.
waiting. We were like, oh, it's going to take months. And then the next day, hey, by the way, it's done.
Well,
Right? Oh my god, no, I went to his desk at work, right? Because he's like, his role is a lot less busy than mine. So he can do that. So I go to his desk at work and I'm like, hey, how's your day going? And I see he has like this entire fucking outline. I'm like, what is that? He goes, the campaign. And I was like, the fact that you can do that kind of ticks me off. However, I'm very excited.
So I'm very happy to bringing it back. Now, for those of you who did used to watch the OG campaign, this new one is going to be very different. It's going to have a different world, different setting, different plot line, but a lot of themes, aesthetics, a lot of characters are going to be making a return. It's kind of like how they do Final Fantasy games, where each game is its own story and world, but they carry over a lot of themes from one game to the other. That's basically what I'm doing. If anything, this new one is actually going to be closer to what I originally wanted the first game to be, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, next week we will be actually taking an intentional break from the Great Poison. Dinah, what are you doing?
Back.
She's just okay. Now she's looking at me in the darkness of the living room, and her eyes are like glowing. It's actually kind of freaky.
Cats, man, they're interesting creatures.
They are very interesting creatures. But yeah, next week we will be taking an intentional break from the Great Poison. And my ultimate plan is to basically have both Great Poison and Song of the Wilds 2.0 run side by side, and we just alternate them every other week. If we're feeling ballsy enough, we'll try to run both campaigns the same week. We'll see what happens. But I know a lot of us these days, back when I first started Song of the Wilds, none of us were part of any campaigns, and now each of us are like in 4 or 5 campaigns each.
I wasn't expecting to be in so many other
4.
campaigns. I think I'm in 5 if you count Song of the Wilds as a guest.
I will say you're in like 4.5 because you're gonna
4.5 because I'm a guest in yours.
You're planning to be a guest appearance in that way down the line.
Yeah. So I have.
If we count in guests, then 6.
I'm sorry.
No, yours is 5.5 too. Because if
No,
I get
I'm
4.5,
counting
you get
each.
5.
I'm counting each guest as 1/2. So I'm guesting in 4 campaigns.
Oh, okay.
3, and one of them I'm DMing.
You're in 10. God, Reza, slow your roll.
How? I mean,
Oh no,
how do you-
that's not what I was saying. I'm sorry. Technically, I'm in 5.5. I was raising my hand to say something because I did not want to interrupt. I apologize.
Which actually then brings up to my next point. Starting this session, I am going to be instituting a hand-raising policy if you ever want to chime in during like Dungeon Master exposition. I'll do my best to call on everyone by order of when I saw their hands get raised.
What
That-
if you don't have a? What if you don't have a screen?
Then you stay silent, you little.
Oh wait.
There you go.
Ah!
There is a. Huh.
Wait, can other people do that? Carly, I'll get to you in a moment.
Wait, how do you do that?
So
I
you
go to
click on
reactions.
reactions. You go to reactions and you just click raise hand.
Where the fuck?
And then those guys,
Where are reactions?
those guys are clapping. I think.
I don't have a reaction.
Carly,
Okay.
move.
Bottom right.
Carly,
mouse
Carly.
to record.
Everyone, shut up. Carly, move your mouse to the bottom of the screen, and you should see a little bar appear with.
Oh.
Yeah, click on reactions. It's the second from the right, and you should see a button that says raise hand.
That's cool.
Someone tell me how to get the heart off. Someone tell me how to get the heart off. It won't go.
Go back into reactions and click the heart again.
That's what I'm doing, but it won't disappear.
I don't know where I am.
Oh no, I'm stuck. Help!
Okay, try hitting a different emote.
No!
At least we're laughing now.
Anyway,
While Brittany figures that out, yes, Carly.
sure.
Yes.
I have an announcement. Evan and I should be getting our invitations for our wedding tomorrow.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes!
Excited. Because we have a wedding in less than 4 months.
Oh my
And
God.
it's #terrifying to me, but that's fine.
It's only 4 months. Psh, it's fine.
Stop saying it like that.
It's fine.
It's only 4 months. I wish it was like, oh, it's 6 months. Like, where did the last 2 months go?
Yeah.
We were busy moving and finding new jobs.
There.
Moving, finding new jobs, World War III, the usual.
The usual.
The usual. But that's all I got.
Wasn't that a meme in like 2020?
It was. Then it became reality, and it no longer
Oh.
became a meme. So.
Oh, quick update for everyone. I just got a response from Sabrina. She will be there shortly.
Cool.
You mean here shortly?
Yes.
Not there. Where is there?
You beat me
Oh,
by
it's there.
one.
It's where it's there.
Oh my god, do you have teeth on your shirt? Your
What?
sweater. You have something cute on your sweater.
Oh, it's musical notes.
Oh, I thought it was teeth,
Oh,
like
no,
skeleton teeth.
my
I was like, oh dang.
It's Sabrina.
Yes, it's our bite.
Bonjour.
Hi.
There's just a random ass hand that came out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
Special guest appearance by Thing.
Right. Thing is left-handed though.
He is?
What?
Yeah, Thing's a left hand.
Huh.
Huh.
God, the more that was our like announcement. Like Thing is left-handed.
That's the most important announcement in this entire campaign.
Does anyone have any other little announcements?
Well, I got an announcement.
Go run.
I accidentally allowed Miss Reva. Holy shiznits! Oh, that's
Josh
death.
DeHuman just subscribed.
Thank
Yeah.
Josh.
Yes.
You subscribed? Good job. I I accidentally allowed our reigning Reva to be a bad guy in our my campaign, and oh no.
They love my lesbian pirate. Like, let's fucking go.
I immediately have regrets because they're all simping after her.
What
Yeah.
did you do, Scarlett?
They all wanna fuck me. I'm sorry.
It's bad. It's bad, guys. It's god. If you
They're all like trying to
Down
convince me
bad.
to join the crew. And it's like, you don't understand how much I would love to. However, in this one, she doesn't become a good guy after a while. She doesn't like see the error of her ways like in the tag, you know? It's just kind of like she is how she is.
it's so bad. They all are just like, I'm
But
like,
it's like,
stop, please.
They're all such sweeties that I don't want to tell them no. So I'm just like, you can certainly try. And then they're like, don't
Certainly
Matt
try.
Mercer me. And I'm like,
Hey, to be fair, that saying was around a lot longer than Matt Mercer.
that's fair.
Lurking, but I host. What does that mean, Josh?
It means he's just here passively and doing stuff.
Oh,
He's giving us views.
oh.
Yep.
Well, I'm in here.
And he's
I'm
not going to be
giving us views.
watching, but he will be like lurking.
I'm
Yeah,
just
so
really
he's here,
excited
but he's
for-
not here.
I'm
I
just
think
really
Link is
excited for-
also in here too.
What were you saying, Liam?
I'm just really excited for Song of the Wilds too. Honestly,
Me too.
I'm excited to play Lorelai.
I'm excited to play. Jack.
I literally took a step. So what happened was that Evan pulled us all into a group, right? Everybody who wasn't a part of the original campaign pulled us all into a group, right? And he goes, "Okay, so I can't have all of you." And I was like, "That's not fair." Oh, hey, Link is lurking. Hi, Link. Link is my friend, and he watched our campaign yesterday and was freaking out with me.
Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour,
So
comment?
Daddy, he's mine. Oh God. Lurk tweens.
So, sorry, Brittany.
Did anybody else just see Sabrina's screen?
I made
Don't
so
talk about Bruno. No.
No,
So,
no,
I have a special
no.
recipe for spaghetti, and it's for like meat lovers. And my girlfriend's an absolute carnivore, so I made it for her tonight, and she absolutely loves it and wants more.
You know what's great is I actually made spaghetti tonight too.
I had the biggest craving for spaghetti earlier. I was like, oh, I want to make that tomorrow. When Evan's doing shit because I'm taking a me day because I had a family tragedy happen at the beginning of yesterday. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna take a Carly day. I might go to the store and I might get shit to make pasta.
You
TBD.
do it.
Pasta,
Join us in the
cheese,
spaghetti lovers
meat,
club.
mix it all together with a few sauces. Get yourself the perfect blend.
If Carly doesn't make me spaghetti when I'm down there in July, I'm gonna riot.
I mean, if it's not too hot, I might, because I really want to make y'all gnocchi. It
We've
just
had gnocchi. I wonder if it tastes different if it's homemade because we had like we bought some from the store and it was bad. I didn't like it.
It will probably
No,
taste
you gotta
different
make
chef
it
to
with-
chef.
I was about
so-
to say, you gotta actually make the pasta. You gotta make the sauce. You can't half-ass gnocchi.
If you
That's probably
half-ass
why it tasted
anything,
so
if you buy
bad.
it- if you have anything store-bought, it'll never taste as good as the real thing.
Plus, all it is, literally, I'm about to blow your mind, Brittany. You want to know how you make the noodles? You literally take a thing, you like make a pile of flour,
Uh-huh.
and you make a little hole, and you break some eggs in the hole, and then you kind of knead it together until it's a dough. You maybe add just a little bit of salt and pepper to taste, and then you roll it, and then you cut it, and then you squish it, and then you plop it in the pot.
So wait, gnocchi isn't potatoes?
I mean, like it can be. That's not how my family makes it.
You better make this for me, and I need to taste test this. I need this now. 4 months. 4 months, Carly.
You have 4 months to prepare.
4
The
months to prepare
time
your
has now
best
begun.
gnocchi.
Why don't we start the game?
Yes,
That's probably a good
please.
idea. We're
Well,
17 minutes in. And we're speaking
last
about
call. Last call. Are there any other announcements before we get started?
I don't think I have anything. I mean, my campaign is next week, but you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Food. Oh,
I'm excited
That's
for that
true.
because I get to be my boy.
Then I get
Nice.
to beat Demetrius.
Ah!
Oh,
I
you
took a drink
can
of water.
make it with potatoes, but you don't have to.
Oh.
It's a regional thing.
Oh. Okay, let's start. I'm ready to RP. Come on, guys. I'm ready to go.
Okay,
I'm ready
we've
to.
been-
I'm ready to beat the shit out of people. Let's go.
All right. Well, with that being said, let us continue with The Great Poison, Episode 10. Study. Who was that?
It was Ani.
He was trying to trick us again. He intended for that to happen.
Brittany, put your hands down.
You put your hands in.
Carly.
Eventually, I will do that TikTok of me just sitting there in my sound suit to this noise, rubbing balloons together.
I think this is our last episode with the balloons, though. I think, right?
No.
I thought you were gonna start a new like.
No. You're still on Talon 4.
There's more.
That was a big Easter egg.
Us. All right, well,
The void of space can be quite dangerous, and it is something that the crew of the Black Star have become very familiar with. After discovering... Hold on. There we go. Turned it down.
Fuck, I lost it.
Lost my train of thought for a moment. And then for 10 minutes, you just see me, the DM, going...
oh shit. Hold
Evan,
on, guys. I
Evan,
gotta
come
go
back to us.
reboot him.
Go
I
reboot.
stick my finger up his ass.
What is this, Chobits?
Oh god, yes!
I was just gonna say, what is this, fucking Chobits or something?
Yeah.
Well, okay, you guys, this is a terrible segue.
Well, hold it then, because let me get through my narration.
Okay, I apologize.
Void of space can be quite dangerous, something Black Star mercs can get quite used to. After discovering what it was that the Quasars were experimenting on, Dyrax brought attention to one of their crewmates, Bite. After quickly ducking into one of the vents, all other Quasars in the base seemed to draw their attention to the companions of Bite. However, through some very successful deception checks, because everyone was just rolling on their A-game last session, you successfully diverted attention away from you so that you basically were just able to just walk around the outpost unimpeded. Like, all the other Quasars were just like, hey, Jeff, how's it going? Just standing at the water cooler.
I got to be a man.
You can thank Mr. Slick for most of that.
Yes. Yeah, Kasten was the one who rolled most of the successful deception checks there. Reva basically became a military dominatrix to ask questions to people. That was hot.
Before that, I got to be a big Dorito-shaped man.
I still want the fan art of Dominatrix, though.
Oh, so do I. Anywho. However, after perusing the base for information and actually coming across what looked like a set of plans of what they intended to do with these creatures that they captured, unfortunately, Daddy short-circuited the main computer, which caused a chain reaction that put the power generator in shutdown, freeing all the scarabs in the base.
He just thrusted a little too hard.
He thrusted a little too hard.
He thrusted a little too hard, and he came a little early, but that's okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, he wasn't using NordVPN, which reminds me.
Could you imagine that we were actually sponsored by them? I
Our
would
sponsor
love
tonight is Raid Shadow Legends. Wait, what?
No. You know, it's amazing. You know,
the best thing to ever come out of Critical Role is the Nordverse.
You know, that actually is kind of amazing. I have not seen an ad for Raid Shadow Legends for like months.
Ow!
They may be running out of money. I don't think anybody's playing it. So.
To be fair though, everyone adds it without me adding it.
Well, because it's a meme now, even if we're not being paid.
Exactly.
Anywho, after a very treacherous escape from the outpost.
What's an outpost? Somebody please remind me.
It's a puss that's not
What? Evan.
That's what you say to Bite when she's annoying you, like outpuss.
Oh my god, I'm
Be a
just
hell of a
imagining Zach.
Hell of a night.
Oh god, it's gonna become one of those sessions. Okay.
That's good, right? We need a relaxing
After
session.
running into Dyrax himself, who decided to just put the outpost into complete self-destruct and then flying away on his own, the rest of the party was able to spirit away one of the shuttles of the Quasars and take it back to their ship in the rainforest region. Finally taking a moment to just rest and recuperate, they realized that somehow during the chaos, a crushed corpse of one of the scarab creatures had somehow attached itself to their shuttle. Taking it, along with some pilfered technology from the outpost base, the crew of the Quasar decided to gather their thoughts, do some research, and try to get some more ideas as to just what are the Quasars doing, what is happening to this planet, and just what can they possibly do to help? Maybe it has something to do with two of these keys that they've collected that were created by the ancient race that used to live here, the Val Shalath. Hopefully some of these will be answered in tonight's session.
I have a question.
God.
Why did you call us the crew of Quasar?
I'm sorry,
And
you're...
not the crew of the Black Star.
I'm sorry.
We're all Quasar now.
Yes.
I'm wearing my Quasar outfit.
Yeah, Kasten's not even, like, using any kind of disguise spells. He's just wearing a Quasar jacket.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
gonna
wanna point
trick it
out,
out to make it look awesome.
I still
Yeah.
have
He's
Quasar
gonna
scientist.
he's gonna cut off the sleeves.
Yeah.
I still have that corpse of that Quasar robot, so I have my
No.
disguise.
Oh right, you also
Disgusting.
Oh right, you
So
also
gross.
Oh right, that German scientist Warforged who basically was shot by Dyrax last session for talking too much. You took his corpse as well back to the
So
Black
fucked
Star
up.
ship.
Yeah, so I could recover his memory and use it as a shell.
Okay, so
No.
so basically, taking stock of what you all pilfered, you basically took a bunch of basically shoddily made, Quasar-made blasters. Not really not really that much better than the weapons that you have currently, but who knows, you might be able to use them for something. Daddy, despite the short-circuiting of the computer, basically everything that was revealed to you in the computer systems have all been basically backed up in your storage bank, so you remember everything. As well as, you not only have the body of that warforged German scientist, but you also have a corpse of one of those energy-sucking scarab creatures. Well, you don't know that what their actual name is called. Scarab is just a nickname that the Quasars seem to call them, and it seems to be catching on somewhere. That being said, though, I'm gonna say right off the bat that you guys can set yourselves up for a full long rest, as well get yourselves, like, fully recharged. That being said, though, you're taking this time to just kind of relax, gather yourselves before anything. The day is yours. What do you do?
Well,
I'm actually gonna go with Steven because he raised his hand first.
The only thing I raised my hand to say is you missed the most important thing we pilfered, which was jetpacks.
Yeah, we
Yes,
got jetpacks.
yes, you did. You did pilfer 2 jetpacks.
I thought they were on below seats.
They were under the
In the
seats,
shuttle.
but you only got 2.
Tyler is literally cackling in the other room.
Tyler,
I can
turn off
hear
your
him.
turn off your mic. We want to hear Anilon's thoughts.
Turn off your mic to hear the
Technically, yeah,
thoughts.
my mic is off. It did turn on my mic.
Yeah, turn on your
that's
mic.
what he meant.
I meant turn off your mute. That's what I meant. Okay, yes. Now, Carly.
well, I think did Zachary leave?
No, I don't think I ever left your room.
Yeah,
I think
so
we
Reva's
ended.
gonna look at him, and she's just gonna like kind of look down. She's not gonna look at him. She's gonna say, "Are you done?"
I guess. Well, I'm gonna go to my room, and he literally leaves.
I like to think that's
watches.
exactly how he says, "Well, I'ma go."
Zachary does the whole like the whole like white guy Midwestern thing where after sitting down he just kind of goes like, well, slaps both knees, gets up. Well, it's time I head out.
I'ma hit the dusty trail.
after that very intense conversation that they had last session.
Zach's kind of just like, I'm done
Awkward.
investigating. It's awkward. I'ma head out. Kasten, you're in the hallway.
Right.
Yeah, Kasten,
Yeah,
you've
I'm
been
running into Kasten.
He was like fucking eavesdropping
Careful.
like a little shit.
Can I actually like see if Kasten is like in can I see him in the hallway?
roll me a perception check.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I didn't really think I was hiding, but
I didn't think you were hiding either.
To be fair, you're walking out awkwardly, so it's whether or
I
not you
got
notice
it.
him.
9.
Yeah, unfortunately Kasten is standing in the opposite direction of where you're heading in the hallway. So as soon as you walk out, you turn left, but he's at your right. So you
Oh.
actually And you're just still so basically just like after that huge discussion, you're like, just need to get back to my own room.
Yeah. Okay, well that's where Zach's heading. Is to his
Alright.
room.
all right.
Bye.
I go in to see Reva.
Oh,
Are you?
Yeah.
His Bite's in a corner somewhere, like rocking back and forth in the fetal position, muttering to herself. She doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
I thought you wanted to do something with Anilon super quick before when we had that conversation.
who are you talking to,
Well,
Carly?
She's talking to me
Okay.
actually. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If Anilon wants to do that real quick,
Yeah, sure, I'll just meet you in the hallway, I suppose.
Yeah, because I didn't want to step on anybody's toes because I just remember when we were planning it, you were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
by the way."
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry to I need to put a pause on here because I have the campaign open on D&D Beyond. Liam, Steven, and Sabrina, you're both still all 3 of you are still level 5. Everyone's level 6 right now.
Wait, what?
oh shit. Okay.
Okay then.
Oops.
I must have
When did that
Uh-oh.
happen?
Oops, I got
like-
problems with the shot.
Like a couple sessions ago, actually.
How the fuck do I change it?
You have to go.
Levels.
You have to go back into like your sheet editor, and then just go to your class, and then raise it a level.
I forgot Keiston was part
Okay.
monk. I forgot I
He
did
is
that.
now. Reva's
I-
part rogue.
Zach is still druid bard. Ooh. Why did I put bard on him? To have so much charisma that he never gets to use because of Kayston.
Why you hired me, Captain?
Why we play good cop, bad cop.
Okay, I do apologize. I just was gonna point it out. You guys don't have to take care of your levels right now.
Oh, okay.
You can
Too
like
bad.
wait.
What?
You can
Well,
like
it's better I do it now before I forget. So.
They're all doing it right this second.
All right.
Okay, well that's
Got-
happening
We
then.
can, we can keep going while we're doing it. Don't worry.
Yeah, keep going.
well it kicked in. So yeah, Kayston, Analon, what's going on?
Find him in the hallway in front of Reva's room. I guess that's where he is, right?
Yep.
Captain's feeling a bit awkward right now with Reva.
That doesn't surprise me. When is Captain not awkward?
Yeah.
But I have something for Reva. I reckon she'll accept it better from you than she will from me.
Okay.
I flick you the ring that I told you about. It's a
Right.
signet ring, though. Give it to her. Don't. Throw it away. It's your choice. Mention my name or not. I don't care.
Great sales.
God, that's so analyzed. It's like, I don't really care. Do whatever you want.
But she was talking about how she was out of energy to cast spells in the base, so that'll help a little bit.
I was.
Alright.
What you do with it's up to you.
Bro, I don't even remember that. I'm surprised that you do.
I take notes.
I should.
I got my notebook for Song of the Wilds.
I take my notes in
I got-
D&D Beyond.
I got
I've got
sticky
my
notes
notebook.
too to go with it.
Nice.
Taking up.
It's a pretty book.
You know what I got? Nothing.
Friendship and memories.
Oh, look at my notebook.
Oh, look at my notebook.
So I guess now I go in.
It
and
works.
see Reva.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
I go work on communication devices so we have something to talk to each other when we're in situations that we get separated.
Right. We need those. Yeah.
Flashbacks to last night game. God.
We really should have had those for a long time now.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So Analon, is that what you're gonna be working on?
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything more that you and Kayston were about to do?
Unless Kayston has something tomorrow, it's done.
Yeah, like I said, I was heading in to see Reva.
So,
Kayston and Reva. Oh my god, the ship. The shipping ship.
All right, so I'm just chilling out on my bed. I just rub my face like, fuck.
Right?
What you fucking get.
Planned this, Brittany. We planned it
We
together.
planned it.
Stick to the plan.
Ah!
It's written in stone. Account. The future has already happened.
Oh, I forgot to share the stream to my D&D group. I have to
Also-
share the stream to my players. Hold on.
Yeah, Case
Uh,
looks at Reva and says, "You doing all right?"
Yeah, I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing okay. I have a little gift.
Now, what did I do to deserve a present from my favorite crewmate?
I don't know. Just seemed like a good idea.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, what's the gift?
Spell refueling ring.
Oh, this is handy. You know, I could make a joke about you giving me a ring so soon in the relationship, but I won't.
Your knees, bitch.
Entirely up to you.
It was so
Wait,
violent.
Reva just looks around. Why do I just hear bite? I didn't get you anything.
It's fine. We'll find something.
Sure we will. So what did you want to talk about?
Well, for one thing, I just wanted to lay down because my face is still sore from the fact that Dirac like threw me to the floor.
That's fair.
And you can see Reva, his like he's got like a giant bruise on like his cheek going to the side of his nose, and what looks like not actual like scars, but just indentations on his like couple on his forehead, lower of the cheeks, and you realize like that's where Dyrax's claws were when he grabbed Kasten by the face.
Oh. Next time I'll give him one to match.
I'd appreciate it.
And I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, but I'm gonna like very gently touch his face.
Do you have cure wounds?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I can do it. I can have it as a bard. I also think I can eventually have it as a monk. But I'm not sure.
And Case is just like, thanks, I appreciate that.
Did you lose any points, Liam?
Actually, you never told me I lost any hit points from that, did you?
No, I actually no, I think I did.
Oh, you did?
I think so.
It's been so long.
But it's fine ananyway
Yeah,
because
it
like
doesn't
you
matter.
guys all took a long rest anyways.
We're all alive, so it's fine.
Yeah.
That was technically the last battle of the last episode. Anyway.
Fair, yeah.
I just say that Keystone was holding on to Zach's fucking rope when that shit happened and didn't even drop it, so Zach also got yeeted. Like, I feel so betrayed by Keystone.
For that jacket, you should make it all cool.
I mean, it's not got the greatest connotations, but I think it looks pretty good on me.
I kind of agree. Just a little bit.
Probably paint over it or something.
Ooh. That'd be kind of cool. What were you thinking?
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, find something that represents you, but I would also keep some of the markings on it and make it better.
I think I will.
Have you been doing your meditations like I told you to do?
Not much time for them, unfortunately, but
Yeah, that's fair.
maybe we could do one now.
Yeah. We sit, and then we just quiet.
All right. Reva, Kasten, I would like you both to make wisdom checks.
Ooh.
Reva, you get to do your check with advantage because you're more experienced when it comes to this because of your background.
Now, where is my wisdom?
At the top.
Me.
It's at the top. It's one of your
The main ones.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Wisdom check to find your wisdom modifier on D&D Beyond.
I got a 7.
Well, it's a good thing that I did mine with advantage because if I didn't, I would have gotten it too. So I got a 19.
Oh, you rolled the 19 first, didn't you?
Right, yes, I did. I am losing my freaking mind. I
Yeah.
apologize.
I
Yes,
think
I
I'm
got a
losing
19.
my mind.
All right, so Reva, definitely because you are the more experienced of the pair. Oh, hey, we got another viewer here. It's Graveyard.
Oh, hey, Graveyard.
It's been so long.
It's been so long.
Oh, yeah.
Reva, because you are the more experienced of the two, you are able to just focus yourself and just you find yourself relaxed, at peace, despite all of the events that have transpired recently. You find yourself just you're totally fine again. Kasten, unfortunately for you, because it's as you say, you haven't really had time to really practice meditations, and you are right, it is because of all the things that have been going on here. So in your case, you just can't quite seem to just nail it. From your perspective, you're just sitting down cross-legged with your eyes closed. You don't know what meditation would feel like were it to like kick in. So you haven't quite got it yet. So you still feel a little bit of tension going on. So now that being said though, this being like a very peaceful scene, I can't exactly give you like a penalty for such a low roll. But for roleplay's sake, you get a little frustrated because you can't get it.
Can I do like an insight check to see if I like, I don't know, notice this, sense it, whatever the fuck it would be?
Yeah, go ahead and run an insight check. This is a normal roll, no advantage.
Yeah, figured. No, Evan, I always get advantage.
And for that, I'm giving you disadvantage.
That's fair. Wait, for real? Do you want me to roll again?
No, just straight roll.
I got a 7.
Okay.
I mean, it's a match.
Oh, she don't
If you
notice
meet it-
anything.
Yeah, unfortunately, Reva, you are so in the zone right now that you don't even notice Kasten having difficulty.
Can Kasten just like be like, Rev, I don't think I'm getting this.
And then she's just gonna open up her eyes. She's gonna say, because it's the first thing that popped into my head. Well, there are other ways to relax.
Let's go, Hobo. Let's go. If I don't get a makeout scene, I'm gonna.
And then, she walks over to him and she's like, "I'm gonna try this again," and she's gonna kiss him.
Yeah.
Bardic inspiration, or where are we going with this?
Yeah, you know what, Kasten, from that kiss, I will allow Bardic Inspiration. Reva, you do not have to expend an inspiration slot. He just has it.
Fight, kiss.
They're not gonna fight, Brittany.
Wow.
It's gonna be everybody in fight here in a minute. Everybody's gonna be like, God damn it.
God. Fucking damn it.
Jack,
Dane.
why are you
All of a
taking
sudden,
forever?
we just hear from the vents, "Boner!"
Boner alert.
Whoa.
Yes.
Kasten's just like, oh, that kind.
That sounds like someone who just like came back from a really like spicy time, just like, oh,
I mean,
that's the feelings.
and she's gonna put her hand on his chest, and she's gonna go, "Only if you want to."
Willing to try.
And we're gonna fade to black there. I want Reva and Kasten to roll performance checks. No.
Right now?
Please.
No,
Yes.
I'm kidding this time. I'm kidding this time.
No! I want to see how well Kasten performs in the
Oh, please!
You would, Captain, you would.
Of course I would.
Brittany,
Brittany wants to
keep it
know.
in your pants.
This
See,
is-
Pharaoh can't keep it in his pants.
Brittany, this is not your croissant.
It could be.
Brittany's already ready to like have her character try and make the moves on Dath for Song of the Wilds too, honestly.
I'm ready. I am ready.
Just insert SpongeBob meme here.
In 3 minutes.
I'm ready.
All right.
No performance checks. I'm so upset.
No, you're fine.
No.
All right.
I'm
So,
gonna riot.
that being said, though, we are now going to turn the attention to, where is Daddy right now?
Oh, God.
I think Reva has the answer to that.
No, I don't. I just don't trust him at all.
I think he's thrusted into our computer systems real tight.
Well, yeah, technically it would be the case. Just go in, trying to get the robots integrated into the system, the body integrated in, so I can make it a viable host.
All right. Roll me an intelligence check. And I would also give you advantage for this because you're using the tech of the ship. You've become very familiar with it. You know how everything works.
That is a 19, which plus 2, 21.
All right, yeah. The good news is, not only is this scientist Warforged a similar model to the body that you have, but a lot of the software is indeed compatible between the two of you. Now, the problem is that when Dyrax killed him, he did so by putting a hole through this guy's head. So, unfortunately, the pretty much all forms of information that were stored inside his CPU is either just completely gone or way too corrupted to salvage. Not that there's really any point to that, because you were able to collect all the information you want from the computers of the outpost before it went all to hell. Now, that being said, though, it is going to take some time to do some repairs to the body, but it certainly is going to be possible to fix up this new body. Now, here's the thing, though, and this is going to be where we get into the technical aspect of things. What? Oh, Carly's just getting water. Actually, sweetie, if you could just leave that light on, the dining room light. Thank you. Leave it on? Yeah, just leave it on. Thank you. So, Daddy, remind me again, you're a barbarian, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Robo-barbarian.
A robarian.
My plans were to either make a barbarian Warforged or to make an artificer. What was it? I can't remember it.
Well, that's totally fine, because the reason why I'm pointing this out is that the way this seems to be structured, as you analyze the body of the scientist Warforged, is that unfortunately it looks like it is certainly possible to use this body, but because of the damage that has been done to the circuitry already. Because of the damage that has been done to the circuitry already, if you try to put your CPU in this body, you're not going to be able to put it back in your new body. So if you want to try and put it in this new body, you gotta be most likely in a situation where you can afford to lose the one that you're currently in right now. Now, what this means from a technical standpoint is you're a barbarian right now. But if you decide to switch into this body, you will go from a barbarian to an alchemist artificer. That being said, though, if you do decide to make that change, unless you find another opportunity, you will only be an alchemist artificer. You cannot become a barbarian again. So if you choose to get into this body, you're stuck in it.
Oh. Oh, shit. My bad. I muted.
I'll keep it on the sideline for now, then work on it passively throughout the days, throughout the upcoming sessions, trying to fix up the wiring. But
that's fine. I mean, the wiring, when it comes to the wiring, the damage is done. So, like, that's just the situation that you're able to deduce just from analyzing the body. Now, that being said, though, it is still going to need a lot of repairs before you're even able to have the ability to go from the body you're in into this one. Just know that once repairs are complete, if you do decide to jump bodies, you're going to be stuck in that new body. That's
actually a really good character arc for Daddy, honestly.
So basically, all of your stats are going to go from strength to intelligence.
Oh, so those just...
There is a trade-off.
There's a 1 difference, so it's not going to be that bad.
Yeah, but that being...
fuse the bodies together? Is that not...
No, the entire point of getting this new body was meant to be a stealth mechanism, because it is a quasar scientist.
It is a quasar scientist, yes, and unfortunately it is headless. Well, it does have a head, but where its face was, there's a giant blast hole.
Yeah.
We can make it like a normal-sized mech, and Tiny Reva can pilot it.
I mean,
That would be sick. I ain't gonna lie.
Tiny,
God.
it's an option.
I could be Diva. It all circles back.
This motherfucker.
just you zoom in on the little cockpit and the soundtrack to Pacific Rim is playing.
Just go in the ear, sit right above where the top of the nose is, ejection seat going down the nose, Maldler body.
All right, but yeah, now that is the situation with the corpse. There's also still the matter of the scarab corpse that you guys found attached to your ship. Zachary currently has it. Okay.
Zach has it.
Okay.
I was the one who picked it up. I was like, y'all ain't taking this. It's
I got a grappling hook.
I got
Yes,
a sniper rifle.
Oh yeah, last session, Sabrina, just to bring you up to speed because I failed to mention this. Kasten got his permanent tech item, which was basically a wrist-mounted grappling hook.
Oh, fun.
That being said, though, the design of the grappling hook seems to suggest that it can be enhanced in some ways, though that remains to be seen what those enhancements could be. Anyway, Daddy, are you going to be doing anything else at this moment, or are you just analyzing the Warforged body?
At this time, I'm just plugged into the system, uploading all the data, and keeping an eye on the ship.
Okay. All right. Then, with that being said, we are now going to turn the attention to Zachary.
all right. Okay.
So, Zachary, what is it that you're doing?
I'm giving nuts to a child. Hold on. She wanted pistachios.
Hi, buddy.
She's literally cheering. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She's literally over here cheering. Open ones.
Yeah, I can kind of hear her a little bit.
She wants pistachios. Here. Fucking monster, go.
I love her. Have I mentioned that I love your child? Because I
Oh
do.
my gosh.
You
Easy, open
believe
ones.
that one
Easy,
day
open
you
ones.
can be-
Where do shells go? Good girl. Alright. I have a beetle in my room. I'm gonna go into my room and I'm going to take note that Bite is curled up on my bed. And I'm going to not really say anything or mention anything as I see her. And I'm gonna go over to where I have the scarab beetle thing on my desk, and I'm going to pull on some gloves. I'm going to start working on it with some tools and such.
All right, and in case everyone forgot, I'm posting it in the notes and planning channel of the Great Poison in the Discord. But for those who need a reminder, that is what a scarab looks like.
I'm touching that.
Anyway, Zachary, without having to do any rolls, what you're able to deduce is that so basically what happened to this scarab is that it somehow got wedged between the ship doorway and the door itself right when the door closed, just as you guys escaped the exploding outpost, and it just kind of got crushed like a cockroach underfoot. The overall body is still intact, and I'm using heavy air quotes for that one. But it is, like, everything is still kind of attached. Everything is just kind of flattened.
Okay. Can I possibly do an investigation check to see if its fangs are still there? Like its pincers?
Well, before you do that, let me see here. You said investigation, right?
Yeah.
Actually, considering you and your background, do a nature check instead.
Nature?
Because you're all about botany and animals. So
Yep, that is true.
So studying animals like this is right up your alley. And when it comes to doing like animal and plants and such, nature checks are more for that. Plus your nature has a higher modifier than investigation. So roll me a nature check for this.
I got a 22.
Okay.
Hi. I got an 18 on the dice and then plus 4. That's 22, man.
Yeah, all right then. Okay, so 22. This scarab creature is utterly fascinating to you because at first glance it seems like a normal insectoid-like life form, and you've dealt with insect-like creatures on many different studies and on many different planets. Like this shouldn't be strange to you, and you've seen creatures with similar structures to them. Like they got pincer mouths, wings, exoskeletons with organs on the inside. But when you actually start to like take your tools to like peel back some of the exoskeleton to take a look at the inside, what you see completely baffles you.
Ooh.
Aside from there obviously being a mouth with like horizontal like pincers, and obviously the proboscis like tongue that shoots out and is able to like basically pull prey towards its mouth or pull it towards its prey. Aside from the mouth and the tongue organ, this thing doesn't have any internal organs.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
There is no stomach. There is no heart. There is no liver.
Oh, fuck.
As you do your scans, and you rolled high here, so it seems like this is. So you rolled high, so you're seeing all of this. It's almost like the entirety of the inside of this creature is just pure nervous system.
Okay.
So
Someone write that down.
So basically what you're able to tell is that this creature, what it seems to do, and I will just say this for continuity's sake, both Daddy and Bite will be aware of this information because Daddy, you hacked the computers, and Bite, the data would have been just automatically uploaded because you have the Quasar data pad in your case. Yes, Carly.
I just have to say, and then the teachers were like, write that down.
Yeah.
So basically what you're able to decipher about this scarab body is that what it seems to do, it finds a target, it will shoot out its tongue, impaling its prey, more often than not lethally. If it is lethal, that's just as well. And then it will either lunge at the creature or pull the creature towards it so that it can get its pincers on it. And Zachary, as you open up the pincers, you see something like a slightly bigger organ that the tongue seems to be attached to. You don't quite know what it is. It seems to be some kind of like... It kind of looks like a sea sponge in terms of look, but there's like tiny little white tooth-like spikes coming out of it. And from what you've seen, from what you've been able to gather from this analysis and what you saw happen at the outpost, what this thing does, it catches a creature, bites its pincers down on it, and then it seems to actually absorb some kind of energy from its prey. Is it life force? Is it the electricity that a body has? That's the thing that you're not able to figure out. But clearly, some form of energy is absorbed from its prey to the point where it actually turns into just a dusty husk. And then you also remember that apparently, and this is right now just a hypothesis, but the evidence already seems clear, should a scarab absorb enough energy, it will actually split apart into a duplicate of itself, kind of like a single-celled organism. And that's when you realize the other thing about the scarab body, because again, you rolled a 22. All organic life forms are based off of some sort of known element of the universe, such as humans, from one of the Federation planets called Terra, they're carbon-based. Some animals are nitrogen-based. Some alien races are iron-based. But overall, they're made up of some kind of solid element. These things are made of something that you have never seen before. And not only that, it doesn't seem to be an actual solid element, despite being able to, like, touch the body and you can feel it in your hands. It seems to be solid. From what you're able to analyze, the material of its anatomy seems to be closer to energy itself than an actual solid material.
Okay, so with all of this in mind, could I... I'm already dissecting the hell out of this thing. Trying to think. I guess I can't really do much. I can't really do an animal handling check scene since it's an alien life form.
Not only
can't
that,
really-
but it's also dead.
Yeah, it's also dead. So, and I can't really do... So it's energy based. Can't really do Arcana. Trying to think. Is it possible for, like, Zach to cut off, like, one of the pincers and possibly give it to Analon for him to use?
Yeah, that certainly is possible. Why don't you roll me a... Now this time, instead of a nature check, roll me an actual investigation check.
Okay. 1 second. Boop. Natural 20, so that's 22 again.
Jeez. Yeah, despite it being basically flattened, again, the overall structure is still technically intact, so you are able to very carefully, with, like, some very nice University Federation scalpels, you're able to cleanly slice off one of its little ant-like eggs, or legs, and you just kind of, you're holding it in your hand. Like, the best way to describe it is, what's it?
Goes over, picks up Dinah, and just like,
Kind of like how I just pulled the legs off of a spider that was in my headphones.
Oh, God.
What?
What?
You
What?
guys didn't see me fiddling with my headphones?
No.
I saw the message. I didn't notice you fiddling with it though.
Yeah, there was a spider in this headphone. It was tickling my ear, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
The whole
On a
time you were
completely
like
unrelated
describing
note,
this
I'm gonna
bug.
check my headphones.
Yeah, me too. I'm like,
Completely unrelated. I'm checking my
I'm
headphones.
checking
Yeah.
my headphones.
Meh.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
nothing in
happens.
here.
sweet. Yeah, there's nothing in my headphones. Oh fuck, that
Like
was,
it made me all itchy.
Yeah, it made
Ugh.
me like shiver. Remember when I was over at your house and I screamed because there was a spider on the wall?
And I was like, oh, I got it. And I just kidded it. Yeah.
But yes, I would have to
I
say,
know
like,
you like
this is the,
spider
this is,
songs.
but this is, like, the best way I can try to figure it out. This creature is not exactly small. I would have to say that, like, this scarab, from what you're able to tell from basic measurements, a typical scarab is about the size of a fully grown German Shepherd.
Oh, I picked that up by myself without any help. I'm a
Uh,
strong man.
So with that being said, though, unfortunately, all you were able to salvage is a segment of its leg that's only, like, this big compared to your hand.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
So it's something, but relative to the rest of the body, it's not that much.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm going to.
But yeah,
put that
that's what you're
onto
able to
another
discern.
Okay. I'm gonna put that segment onto another table, and he's going to, without turning, he's going to speak to Bite. So
Okay,
you wanna
Bite,
tell me?
okay, Bite, you are all curled up like a cat on
The
your
bed.
captain's bed.
Do I smell good or something? I mean, I know that Federation shampoo and conditioner is like extravagant.
Also, you are the snooty son of a space senator.
I am, dude.
Hey, son
I
of a space
am.
setter.
My quarters are so clean, but it's covered in plants.
I needed somewhere comfortable. I couldn't do it. I couldn't face him.
So, do you want to talk about it?
What's there to talk about?
Well, normally when someone has fear-induced emotions, normally it triggers a memory. And he's gonna turn around and he's gonna pull off the gloves he was working with, and he's gonna set them down on the table and cross his arms. So tell me about it.
There's too much to tell.
Well, we've got all night if you want.
I don't know if I want to burden anybody with this. You might have nightmares.
Depends on what you define as nightmares. I hardly get sleep anyways, so might as well tell your captain what exactly you're thinking.
Do you wake up screaming because you see people operating on you?
Not exactly screaming, but I wake up once or twice in the night. Operations. Now, I'm no doctor, but probably have handled a few.
Yeah, but you've probably got anesthetic. That's not something that we got.
Perhaps. So, you couldn't face him because you are scared of the past, but you're not exactly making an indent with your future by cowering in fear.
But if I face him, what if I turn back?
You won't.
But you don't know that. I don't know that. They don't know that.
I can say without any hesitation that you won't. You wouldn't allow yourself to do that. The bite I know wouldn't allow themselves to do that. So why didn't you just, I don't know, sock him like Kasten tried?
Kasten tried to hit him.
And well,
Not actually what happened, but you know.
he attempted. In that attempt, did not go great.
I don't expect it would.
Yeah, kind of got his face grabbed and went eating, and then I went eating because he would not let go of the freaking rope. No, I'm not salty, I swear. Anyways,
I just want to say, for the record, you were not that tightly tied where you couldn't get your hands out of it. Just
For the
saying.
record, this is self-destructive.
destructive. Bite. What's the point of being scared when you're gonna have to face him later on?
I don't know. What's the point of fear?
Well, there's many things that go with fear. Childhood trauma, that one really crappy one-night stand, Reva probably screwing your dad behind your back without telling you.
God damn.
Well, maybe being your mom.
I did!
Maybe being my mom.
I told you he's tried it and I said no.
Guys,
No,
guys,
no,
no,
don't
there's no
say a
metagaming.
word.
Reva, you don't know that he's talking about this.
I'm not talking
ears are
about
burning.
as Reva. I'm saying this as Carly.
Reva comes out like barely clothed, looking disheveled, and she's like, "No, that's not happening."
No.
She's like, she's got a blanket like covering herself.
Kasten's back in the bed, sheet over him, like, what the heck happened?
The captain looks at Reva like, "What the hell is going on?" Reva's like, "None of your business."
Storms back to her.
And then it just devolves into Reva, Zachary, Daddy, Kasten, Bite, Adelon, Rookie, Donkey.
Rocky, what the hell?
Oh, the Azriel. Azriel.
Everybody's just like,
The one time Azriel speaks.
if that happens, can everybody get inspiration?
Hey, what are you talking about? Azriel talks to Bite all the time. Well, Bite talks to her.
I mean, look at Rosa's face right now. Anyways.
Wait, Reva banged your dad?
Well, I'm not completely sure about that. She
You want
could
me to
be
ask
my
her?
mom. No, I already tried. She said no. Do I believe her? Not really. Has she been lying to me this whole fucking time? Yes. Oh, sorry for the swear there. Yeah, so many things could, you know, just evolve into fear. He looks, I just want you to imagine how grumpy this man looks. He looks so grumpy. Crossed arms, looks like a child pouting, straight up. This grown ass 26-year-old man just so upset over something so silly.
I'm sorry, Zach. Captain. Sir. Whatever you like to be called.
Normally captain. I mean, that's
Not really the
my
point.
title.
Captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
That can we ooh. Anyways, he's going to walk over and sit next to Bite. He's gonna reach over, like, it's not normal. It looks like he's hesitant, and he's gonna just pat her shoulder, and it's very awkward, but he's trying to comfort her. He's trying his best, and it's not working out. Like, he knows that he's awkward about it, and he doesn't understand how to compute not
Even
being
if he's
awkward.
awkward, Bite's fur bristles for a little bit because it shocks her.
Like static shock.
No, like being touched.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke, but then you made it really cool.
Okay. So
Make your joke, Carly.
quick.
I was gonna say something that only probably 90s kids will know if you're watching this. He'll put a shock to your system.
Static shock.
Static shock.
Gotta go. Gotta get up. Gotta go.
Isn't that one show about? Yeah. Okay. Anyways. You know, I do kind of admire how you know, have fun all the time.
If you can't laugh, what's the point in living?
I guess really no point at all.
Exactly.
He's gonna like jerkily move his hand away as if he had been like stabbed in some way, like mentally. So are you staying here for the night?
I will, but I have to go see Azriel.
So when can I expect you back so I'm not like asleep and you just sleep in my bed?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll try to stay awake as long as possible.
I'll be quiet if I come back.
Fair. Out of curiosity, did you see the kiss between Reva and Kasten at all?
Really getting to the important stuff now.
Did I see the kiss? Should I roll for that?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I'll make everybody hurt here in about 5 minutes.
Not if they're all low.
My computer loads.
Everybody's not knowing what's gonna come.
14.
Yeah, you saw it.
Yes, I saw Kasten and Reva kiss.
I have a
So-
question about that.
Ask away, Captain.
Is that normal for people to do?
Oh, my sweet summer child.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know Zachary was that kind of asexual.
Yeah.
You innocent little. Never
I
mind.
mean,
Depends on your definition of normal and people.
Is that not something that people do? Like I knew, like I've read about kissing.
You've
But
read
I-
about it?
Yeah, I've read about it. People like touch their lips together, but it didn't make sense in my brain. And then Reva
So many
and
questions. No, I'm not metagaming. I'm talking as Carly. Just putting that out there. Has he never seen anybody kiss?
No,
That's
really.
fucking crazy.
never.
So it's like Goku. with
Dad,
Dragon
how
Ball Super.
creepy ass his dad was.
Yeah, he's never seen anybody kiss.
That's so surprising to me. Okay.
He's 26, and that was the first time he's witnessed someone kiss. He's read about it, but he's never seen it.
How did he see them kiss if they were in her room?
Because you guys kissed on the battlefield to give Kasten inspiration.
Oh yeah.
A few episodes
I
back.
forgot about that. You right.
Because Zach did the tiny like clap, like slow clap of like, I'm proud of y'all, but I have no idea what you're doing.
Come on.
Okay,
Stop.
I'm gonna be a
Like-
little chaotic here. Bite's going to get up, look at the captain in the eyes, and just lean in and kiss him.
Oh! Roll a fucking performance! No, actually, can I roll a performance to see if
Actually-
Zach kisses well?
Actually, here's the thing. I would first need to, because you've said it yourself, Zachary has no experience in this.
Yes,
So
sir.
I would first like for Zachary to roll a charisma check to see
Fine.
if he tries to see it through, or if he like chickens out and goes like, ah!
With-
That's what I expected, was him to just back up.
So roll me a charisma check.
Do I back the fuck out? Am I a
you,
chicken?
you cut out to me.
Oh, I got a 12.
Okay. So the threshold for that was 10. It was like an even 50-50.
Oh.
But because you rolled a 12, you definitely are there. Like, you stood your ground. That kiss happened, and for a moment, you're like, "Oh, this is a kiss." Now, roll me a performance check.
I was gonna make the joke about Captain asking Bite to stay the night with him, but they did it for me.
That's an 18.
Yeah, Zachary. Surprisingly, kissing seems pretty simple. You pick it up pretty quickly.
He's gonna lean into the kiss with Bite
Oh,
because he's curious about it, and he's going to like cup her face with like both hands, kind of just to keep her there.
oh.
Okay.
Your move.
Well,
I
good
laid this
chance.
in. I lay my card in attack position. You'll move.
You activated my trap card. She's got a rough tongue.
Oh no, cause she's a cat. Yeah, Zachary, you find out as great of a kisser that she is. Her tongue is like sandpaper.
Not hot. That's not hot. This is no longer hot.
If that's Sabrina, somebody watching this right now, make a shirt or make some banner that just says bite with like her tongue out, like being all cheeky and her thumbs up, and it just says you activated my trap card.
All right. What are you doing? Bite. We're kissing. I don't know what to tell you.
She's gonna put her hands on his and pull away for a little bit and say that's what a kiss is, and then get up and walk out to go find Azriel. She'll be back though.
He's going to sit in shock and confusion because he's not quite sure what the fuck just happened. I wonder if Reva's still awake.
And with that,
Oh,
we are
shit.
now going to move the camera now finally to Analon.
Ah!
Analon, what is it that you're doing?
Well, I would definitely want to try and make a communications device, like a radio,
All right.
that we can all communicate with.
All right, that is the good news is that is not a problem at all, especially with all the tech that you have in store, as well as the tech that you pilfered from the outpost. Communication devices are very simple. Now the question is, are you wanting to create something that's powerful and possibly long range, or are you looking for something that's a lot more compact, that's really just good if you're all kind of in the same general area?
I was thinking something kind of like a bit more mid-range, so like if, like on the last one with Bite ran into the vents, we had no idea where she was. We could still communicate with her anywhere in the base, sort of thing.
Okay, so how this is going to work is, so basically the heavy duty devices was going to be more like a late 80s, early 90s cell phone. The short range devices were going to be more like permanent little Bluetooth earpieces. So instead, if you're wanting for something a little bit more mid-range, what you kind of picture in your head are these devices that kind of look like the communication watches from the original Power Rangers. Okay. Basically something that can work as both a microphone and a little speaker at the same time, so that you all can be able to keep constant tabs on each other. Now, the good news is the design of such a device is pretty simple. You've seen devices like this made before in Federation space. They're kind of all the rage, especially with the youngins these days. Now, that being said, though, you basically have all the stuff you need to make a set of those from scratch. You have a basic idea of how to do it, but then there's actually doing it, which is going to be tricky. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you roll one intelligence check, and since you're an artificer, I will give you advantage. Here's the problem, though. With the tech that you have, and the tech that you pilfered already, you're going to get one shot at this. If you succeed, you're going to have a freshly made set of communication watches, one for everyone. If you fail this check, then unfortunately you're going to have to wait until the next opportunity to try to steal some Quasar tech before you get another chance at making these.
Okay.
All right. So, Analon, roll me just a straight intelligence check with advantage.
Do I add my proficiency bonus with if I'm using like tinker tools, or is it just intelligence straight?
Considering that this is definitely a tinkering thing, yes, we'll add your proficiency.
Okay. Click the button. Oh, solid. Solid 26 technically.
All right.
Yeah, bigger than that, but yeah.
Well, now here's the thing. I know you have advantage, so you have a chance to still roll.
Try and get a nat 20. Why not?
You can still get a nat 20.
I mean, it was a 19. Nope.
Nope.
That's a 4. So.
Well, that's good still. With a 23, Which is good though, because with this kind of device, with this kind of device in mind, the DC was 18. Okay. So a 23 actually just made it. So it took some doing, took a couple trial and errors, but you are able to successfully create a set of communication devices. Now, we'll officially count these communication devices as like a set of tech items. Much like how everyone gets like individual unique tech items, this tech item each of you will get. Now, this will allow you all to, if you ever are in a situation where you have to split the party, you'll still be able to communicate with each other over great distances as if you were standing right next to each other. So you'll still be coordinated in a sense. It will just now take into account distance between the two. But, Analon, congratulations, you have created a set of communicators. And with that being said, this is actually a perfect time for us to take our break. So we'll come back in about 15 minutes. Everyone will go to the bathroom, get some snacks, and we'll be back shortly. So, see ya.
I'll make sure that's...
coming out of everywhere.
And you're muted.
And you're done.
All right, guys, we're back. We had a nice little break. I had some biscuits, and
Some biscuits.
Carly, you're muted.
I need to
How
find.
many biscuits did you have?
2.
Okay, that's fair.
I can't have all those biscuits. I know you can. You freaking
I'm
Kirby.
Kirby.
By the
I'm
way,
Kirby, and I like it.
By the way, 1 week from now is the release of Kirby and the Forgotten Land for Nintendo Switch, and I
don't know how I feel about him deep throating a car.
What? I'm sorry.
Evan showed me the picture today, and that's all I could think about.
Okay, hold on.
I sent you a cute.
Damn it,
photo,
Carly.
I'm so sorry.
Why?
You
I'm
literally
sorry.
put the image of Jeep
I love
punching
you.
a car into this chat. What
I
did
don't
you
know what to
expect?
put as my little blurb.
Okay,
I don't even know what a blurb is.
it's just
Literally, I put it in the Usherette channel. Just you can put in like how we met, a cute memory of us, and like some stuff about yourself. Literally just about you and our relationship.
Okay, I can do.
By the
Onyx
way-
first.
by
I
the
need to
way,
think on
Brittany, if you
mine,
go-
'cause we
if-
have too many.
By the way, Brittany, if you go to the Sessions channel, I posted a pic of what Carly was talking about.
Oh.
I can
Oh
imagine
no.
it.
Oh my God! No! What is that?
It's mouthful mode.
Again, I don't know how I feel about him deep throating a car. It bothers me.
Just like
It
it's
bothers
like,
me psychologically. I don't
hold on,
like
hold on, Carly. You know what it reminds me of?
Oh no.
When you're trying to put a condom onto
Yeah, I
your
was like,
arm.
Kirby kind of looks like a condom.
Hold on, I need this for science. Evan, I have to use one.
No, get back here. Anywho, we're starting up again. Okay, so
Oh my god.
now I'm gonna take the reins here a bit as Dungeon Master. So, you all tend to your duties, and while the passage of time on the planet of Talon 4 is definitely way different than what you all are used to, you all have pretty good internal clocks, plus you all got clocks in your quarters and all over the ship to basically tell you generally what time it is, and all of Federation space keeps to the same measurement of time, generally. That being said, though, despite it looking still just permanently overcast and gray and dark outside in this section of Talon 4, you all basically realize, it's about that time. Time to go to bed, get some rest, try maybe take another crack at following one of those beacons in the morning. Kasten, Reva, obviously you both are sharing a bed together. Kasten, we could not hear you. What did you say?
I said obviously.
Obviously. Daddy, you basically get yourself plugged into the ship, and you too have your own little sleep mode, where you kind of perform little, like, subconscious diagnostics, and you recover energy while connected to the ship. Bite, you find yourself a nice secluded spot away from everyone, and you just kind of cuddle up to Asriel, who is just the warmest, fluffiest floof that you could ever ask for as a sleeping partner in a pillow. Analon, you basically worked yourself to exhaustion trying to figure out the jetpacks and the communication pieces, and you basically just slammed your head on your workbench.
That works. Sounds right.
And Zachary, you are just like on your bed, face up, eyes wide open, and your head is running wild after that kiss with Bite. And basically your entire time inside the ship. Carly, is everything okay?
Yeah, sorry. I was having a conversation with Sabrina.
Can you
I was focused face.
Okay. Well, when you have focus face, you look angry.
That's what Ty says about me all the time. He's like, "Why are you upset?" I'm like, "No, I'm just focused, man."
Actually, Reva, I do need you to put your camera back on for this one because
Senior.
I do want to see your face.
My apologies.
Okay. So, Zachary, you're basically just on the bed, covers up to your neck. You're staring wide-eyed at the ceiling of your 4-poster bed, and you somehow were able to get a 4-poster bed in your quarters. And you're like,
You know, I got it in there by sheer brute strength.
yeah.
Or
And basically the entire time of you trying to go to bed is, oh my god, was that a kiss? Is that a real kiss? What other kind of kisses are there? I mean, what kind of kiss did Bite use on me? Is it even normal to do kisses like that? But she and I haven't really had the best kind of relationship. Is our kisses just meant to be casual, or are they just meant to be romantic? And furthermore, why is it that
fucking accurate.
and you basically anxietied yourself to sleep.
Oh,
Finally got a
been
good
there.
night's sleep.
Fucking been there.
At that moment, all the sleep modes of the ship of the Black Star begin to slowly dim the lights till they're off. A couple systems go into sleep mode, leaving only like just basic life support and defense systems on. Computers start shutting off. It's very peaceful. There's natural white noise coming from the ship as the generators are still moving at full force, and there's just a nice soothing hum throughout the ship. It seems like this is going to be a good night. I would like everyone to leave the Zoom call except for Reva and Zachary, and I will tag everyone when it's time to return to the Zoom call. Just re-click on the link.
Okay.
Holy shit, I'm scared. I'm gonna pee myself. Okay.
Brittany, go to the bathroom. No, never mind.
Why are we? Oh shit.
Evan, I'm scared. What is this?
Zachary, would you be able to turn on your webcam for this?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, because I do want to see your face. Night takes you, or what could be considered night, depending on both your internal clocks and the clocks of the ship. You feel the rain, the white noise hum of the ship, and both of you fall straight to sleep.
Not into this.
You find
this smells kind of gay in here.
You both slowly open your eyes, and you realize you're no longer on the ship. You're both standing in just a pitch black void.
Nope.
You can see each other in here, and it's very strange because you both know that you should have fallen asleep on the ship, and yet here you are. Out of curiosity, as both of you start to walk closer to each other to try to figure out, like, what is going on here, at that moment, Reva, a yellow glow starts to form in your chest. Zachary, a green glow starts to form in your chest. At that moment, 2 little balls of light suddenly appear coming out of your chest. The yellow one from Reva and the green from Zachary. Your eyes look at the orbs for a moment before the orbs just kind of like start to float around, spiraling around each other, and then they zoom off into the distance. And when it seems like they just hit the horizon, there is an explosion of light as what looks like stars and galaxies and comets are just shooting past you from wherever you're standing in this strange dreamscape. Rushing past you are now like nebulas, asteroids, and then entire planets. And then suddenly your visions start to slow down as you naturally begin to focus on this one planet that is now appearing before you. And even though it, from your conscious mind, it looks unfamiliar to you, you somehow just have this understanding. This is Talon 4. This is the planet that you're all on right now. But it looks different. There's way more green. The poles of the planet have just natural ice caps. The oceans seem bright and blue. There is unfathomably more life here. Your eyes kind of catch something off to the right, and you see this tiny little blue light that's just zooming past stars and other planets, and it hits the side of Talon 4. And then starting from that impact, the green starts to give way to gray and like a faded black. And you can see this lifelessness, this colorlessness, it's starting to creep and spread. All the green slowly begins to vanish. All the blue begins to vanish. All life seems to just simply be consumed. But then starting from that impact point, it gives way to a bright neon blue as cracks begin to form across the entire planet. And then before your eyes, all that blackness and grayness cracks like an egg. And then it just falls off before you. Now what you see, what used to be Talon 4 is this new spherical object. It kind of looks like a planet, but it's giving off this energy. And it doesn't just seem alive, but it also seems sentient in a way. Slowly, your vision starts to move again through the dreamscape, through space. Every planet you see is starting to have the same effect. All the life seems to just vanish and turn into just gray and black. Before, like an eggshell, the gray and black cracks away, and it becomes, and each planet you see grows more into these bright blue planet-like objects that seem to give off an energy, a sentience. Some of them even seem to have like these energy tendrils that just kind of snake off of the planet's surface. And as you keep on moving through the dreamscape, you see every planet in your vision, they're all turning into the same thing, these same blue spherical structures. And then rising up over the horizon, far off into the distance, another one of these blue planet-like things just slowly begins to rise. It is massive. The power it gives off is unfathomable. And all you see is just blue light that begins to consume everything. And then, in the span of a second, your vision shoots past all the planets, dives right into the massive blue light, and then everything turns black. And then slowly appearing before you in your vision is a pair of burning orange eyes. And in that instant, is it an instant? Is it an hour? Is it an eternity? You can't tell in this dreamscape. But the moment that both of you locked eyes with these giant burning orange eyes, you just felt a singular instinct come from it. The bottomless need to consume. The burning orange eyes slowly begin to fade away, and it gives way to blackness. your own vision starts to fade away as well. And at that moment, you all finally start to wake up. Zachary, both you and Reva wake up at the exact same time. And you wake up with, like, a shock. And I just posted in the... Yep, here they go. Everyone's starting to come back now. Okay, we're actually going to wait till we get everyone back before I continue this.
We're missing Analon.
Analon, get your ass in here!
That's where you tell him.
Oh yeah, isn't Ty, like, sitting right behind you on the other side of the room? Yep, there he is.
No, he's in the bedroom.
No.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
want
All right. Reva and Zachary, both of you just shoot awake sitting up. And you are both in just a cold sweat. Zachary's definitely sweating, and Reva, despite the kind of species that you are, the fact that you're able to sweat means that whatever you felt was intense and not the good kind.
Does Kasten notice that she woke up?
Kasten, roll me a wisdom check.
Roll me a cheeseburger. Wisdom check.
Ooh, I'd be down with a cheeseburger.
And a Dr. Pepper. No. And a Mountain Dew. No.
14.
14. Bite, I will get to you in just a moment.
Okay.
But I saw your hand. Yeah, Kasten, her, like, waking up in a shock does rouse you from sleep.
I'd be like, what happened?
Y'all fucked too hard.
Just a nightmare. It's okay.
Reva, roll me a deception check.
I was about to say, is that gonna be a deception or
Roll and add the appropriate modifiers.
I got a 12.
Do I need to roll something?
Roll me an
Yeah.
insight. If you beat 12, then you'll know that Reva's hiding something.
Okay. I got a 12.
Well, when you meet the DC, you beat the DC. So,
Nope.
Kasten, you do get the sense that Reva's hiding something, but she doesn't seem to be hiding it out of, like, the need to lie. It seems a bit more, for lack of a better word, wholesome than that.
Alright, so I'm gonna pretend to believe her then.
Aww.
I'm gonna pretend to believe her.
Uh-huh. You'll tell me when you're ready, honey.
Yeah, it's one of those. Meanwhile, Zachary,
Ooh.
ooh. I haven't done that in a while.
Please don't
It's
put
been
the chat
so
button.
long. I was starting to think you guys forgot.
Oh
No.
no.
I never forget.
God.
Dio, have you forgotten? I never forget anything ever.
Oh, goodbye, Bite.
Oh no.
We
We lost Bite.
Oh,
Zachary, you wake up with a start. And something I forgot to mention for the both of you, and I'll just say it during Zachary's bit, but Reva, this is true for you as well. Normally with dreams, when you wake up from a dream, it's only the lingering memories are only there for like a minute, and then you just slowly begin to kind of forget everything except for the emotions that you felt.
Yeah.
This dream was so vivid, you remember it. Like,
Oh, vivid
like,
was-
like scene for scene, you remember what you saw, and you realize this
Like-
may.
Oh, okay. Sorry, the internet went out, so they restarted the router.
No, you're
Oh,
fine.
okay.
You're fine. And both of you get the sense that this may not be just a simple dream. This could have been like a full-blown vision.
Okay. So I
Um,
wake up with a start. I'm sweating. I'm gripping like the bed like blanket, like tightly. My knuckles are like probably white.
Oh yeah.
Question: are my eyes a different color?
God damn it.
You can quickly look in a mirror.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm going to like kick off the blankets and I'm gonna scramble over to my fucking awesome huge ass mirror that I have next to my closet, and I'm going to like stick my hands on it. Which Zach would never.
I'm so sorry. Steven just sent me an email. Why do I hear that in your voice? I'm sorry, please.
And he's gonna look in the mirror to see if his eyes are a different color. Are they green or are they red?
They're green.
No, I don't like that.
Are mine?
You are gonna have to roll a perception check because the lights are off in your room.
Facts. Alrighty.
Which is why Case didn't see it at first.
I'm gonna really be like, I'll meet you out there, and I'm gonna like scramble to the bathroom.
Saying that to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're still in bed.
I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, you're able to find your way through the dark into the bathroom. You shut the door, turn the light off. You look in the mirror. Reva, you have yellow eyes.
Got jaundice.
So
Oh no, I drank too much.
Oh man, I gotta tell you. I mean, Reva, that Wilson's disease is not fun.
At least we know the cause of what happened now from that tidbit.
we broke Bite again.
You guys keep breaking me.
Yeah, that being said, if we just take a moment, Bite, take a moment to recover there because you had your hand raised. So I want to tend to you. So like, what is it you need to do? Yeah, take your time. Take your time. You're doing great.
Okay. God damn you guys.
Oh my god, Reva! But did you also get like the camera too? It's like you're doing great, sweetie.
I got the straight.
So I was gonna say, would Bite sneak back into Zach's room?
Roll me a wisdom check.
It's rolling. Hold on.
Yeah, take your time.
Rolling.
I also have the dice roll log up on my end, so I can see your dice rolls.
16.
Yeah. Bite, you woke up, you feel fully rested. It was a very comfortable sleep because you were sleeping with Azriel. It was adorable. And yeah, you decided, a night of good sleeping. I'm gonna go see Zachary right now.
Time to sleep.
And she can see in the dark, so you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, she can see in the dark. Zachary, you hear a knock on your quarters door.
Don't come in.
Why? What's wrong? She opens the door.
Nothing. No.
Door
And he's
locked?
No, the door is not locked.
Alright.
He doesn't lock it unless there's like.
You've all known each other for a long time. You never lock your doors.
Yeah.
Who else is gonna be here?
Yeah. Besides an intruder, maybe. Zach
Plus-
goes to his gun.
Plus, I can constantly see the cameras anyway, so I'd wake you up if there was one.
When Bite enters, by the way, Zach probably shattered his mirror, and I was trying to say that. He punched his mirror.
Oh.
Zachary, roll me a strength check.
I'm laughing.
Ow.
He doesn't break it.
You're just gonna hear motherfucker from behind the door.
What's a 3?
Okay. Here.
Holding it.
Did I
Okay.
like smack it?
Well, now here's the thing. I didn't have you roll strength to see if you could shatter it. I made you roll it, and since you rolled a 3, you do still shatter the mirror. You got some mirror shards in your hand, so
Okay, that's fair. I figured that was gonna happen.
you take 1 point of piercing damage.
You ever seen the opening of Apocalypse Now? It kind of looks like that.
No,
Okay,
take the damage. Apply damage.
So Bite, You just barged into Zachary's room. The moment you did, you just saw Zachary like turn away from you, cover his eyes with like his free arm, while he just has his arm out like this. That's just bleeding profusely. He's got like mirror shards all over his, like between his knuckles. It doesn't look pretty. And you can just like, you look at his hand, you look at the now shattered mirror, and you can pretty tell like what happened here.
Wait, I have a medical kit. Hold on.
No, it's fine. Don't just go.
It's not fine. You're bleeding.
I'm fine. Just go. I need a moment. Leave.
Let me get your hand first.
No, it's fine. I can handle it myself. Just
You don't have
go.
to look at me. You're covering your eyes, but let me fix your hand.
Aww.
Fine. Just get it over with.
So cute.
Okay.
He cares so
All right, Bite, if you can roll me a medicine check.
God damn
Yep.
it. If she fucks up my hand, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hey, she stitched up herself a lot. Hi. Oh my god. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Aww.
I love her.
Snip.
Oh,
Oops.
So loud.
I don't think the captain's gonna have a hand anymore.
Okay, well now hold on. It's
He accidentally slices it off.
okay, so Bite, okay, so the bottom line is that Bite, you are able to mend the captain's hand. But the problem is you're the type of person who's like, okay, on the count of 3, I'm gonna pull out the mirror shard. 1, 2, poink, and then just without waiting until 3, you just yank it out.
It's
And
no
you-
way to do it.
And you do that for like all 4 shards that are in Zachary's hand. Once they're all out though, it is, you are able, you know the basics. I mean, this is stuff that they practiced back in the Quasars.
Plunge my hand in alcohol.
Yeah, they just, you get some rubbing alcohol to like clean the wound. It stings a bit.
Oh.
And Bite
Bite
from
on a
your
towel. Bite on a towel.
Bite on your hand.
And Bite-
Bite your hand.
and Bites from your own experience, you actually are able to wrap up the hand pretty well, actually. If you rolled higher, Zachary would have regained that lost point of damage, but because you only rolled a 6, he does not regain that point of damage. So you still have 1 point of slashing damage, but your hand is tended to reasonably.
Sweet.
Now that being said, though, we're now going to move the camera back to Reva and Kasten. Reva, you look in the mirror and you see that your eyes are now yellow, and they don't seem to be turning back to their normal purple or whatever color they were anytime soon. So the question is, you first see that, how do you react?
Oh, fuck!
Kasten in the other room.
Yeah.
I think I got her pregnant.
What's the gestation period for Nebula people?
Oh no.
He's pulling out like a small like computer. He's like,
They breed like animals.
My god, the Nebula people are like the Krogan.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh, fuck!
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Can I try to get in there?
Yeah, go.
"Can I
Go,
try to get in
yeah,
there?"
go ahead. Kasten, you get out of bed. You take a moment to like get at least your underpants on, and you stride in there, and you see Reva, who is just hunched over the sink, both hands on like the countertop, her head down, and she is just like breathing hard, all tense.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Please make that comment.
Wait,
She's
Ka-
just gonna
wait,
say-
Kasten, where's your condom? The fuck's a condom?
Yeah.
I was wearing my armor.
She's gonna.
I didn't
she's
think I
gonna
need
just-
one when I'm with energy.
Facts. she's just gonna look up and she's just gonna look at him.
And Kasten, you've seen Reva's eyes pretty well. You've never seen them like a golden yellow color. This is new.
Is this something that happens after you?
I'm not. I like that.
Asking the real questions.
Or is this something we need to be worried about?
I had a nightmare last night. I'm pretty sure if it was what I think it was, that Zach, we had the same dream. I think that I figured out what's wrong with the planet.
What do you think's wrong with the planet?
There's some sort of animal or creature in the crater that just wants to consume. All he wants is to consume. And he moves from planet to planet, I think turning them just into energy. I don't know. It didn't have any words. It was just like pictures. But then I woke up and my eyes are the same color as the orb.
Did your dream tell you anything we need to do?
No.
Maybe we should talk to the captain.
Probably. I wonder if his eyes change color too.
To me?
And then she's just gonna look at Keyston. She's gonna say, Keyston, does it look bad?
You're still radiating.
Hey.
Doesn't answer the question.
You are still emitting heat.
Like radiant, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh!
I understood. I got
I know,
it.
but
I thought he was literally talking about heat. I'm like, Casey, that's not appropriate. She's energy.
I'm gonna get dressed. I will meet you down there.
Yeah, I probably should too.
Probably should too.
Gonna
Struggling with
freshen
his
up a little
jeans.
bit. And she's just gonna shut the bathroom door behind him.
Link
You're
says,
okay.
asking the real questions.
I'm doing good.
Alright. And then I guess I leave.
Okay, so Kasten, after quickly scrambling all of your clothes back on, you vacate the room. Daddy has something here.
So, once I see he's far enough away and the cameras in the ship, I've just turned the comms on in Carly's room alone. He's no Taliesin, but he'll do, right?
And then she just stops and she just stares. And then she punches her mirror in the bathroom.
And he goes, the fist goes right through.
Reva, roll me.
Roll a strength check, bitch.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
How dare you copy Zach? He's the angsty teen in this.
I got a 9.
Rolling in my
This
skin.
kid.
Unfortunately, the DC was 10. Reva, you get shards of mirror in your hand as well.
Son of a bitch!
yelling of two people on the ship, I'm sure, wakes the rest.
Jason's got a pretty good medicine. Can he possibly have heard that?
Kasten, roll me a perception check.
No.
I would just like to say Link is going, everyone punching mirrors!
That's a 17. That is a 17.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it.
Well, all right. I thought I heard something
No,
break.
I'm fine.
Roll
I'm
perception!
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on my hand.
All right. Then I leave for real this time.
Are you sure? I thought I heard something. Looks at phone. They conceive in less than 24 hours.
Oh, don't worry, she was just giving birth. No big deal.
Captain, I did something I probably shouldn't have.
I broke my mirror. Fix it.
Oh no, I was being Kasten.
Captain, I think Reva might be. What do you mean Reva might be? Reva might be, you know. What do you mean I know?
You know,
Captain
the
knows
thing
nothing.
Where, the thing where, you know.
He's like gonna describe it in the worst way possible. Zach's gonna be like, so you did bees with flowers?
Yeah, but to be fair, even if he explained it the normal way, Zach wouldn't understand it at all.
Nope.
How do you guys fit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you occupy the same space? What? How?
Zach, I think it's time that I introduced you to one of my favorite musicals.
Yeah.
Let's Spring Awakening.
No!
Zach was like, is the tongue always supposed to hurt like that?
Anywho.
To Gaston.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
So, Daddy, you had something you wanted to do.
That was it.
What?
That was it.
Okay,
Can we
then.
just talk about how adorable Sabrina's girlfriend is? How she just constantly, he's like, oh my god, are you okay? Freaking so cute.
All right. With everyone just starting to kind of wake up and greet the day, some having better sleep than others, basically, you all, pretty much you've gotten used to your morning routines. You all basically go down to the small, like, dining room mess hall of the ship to get yourself some breakfast. It's also the common meeting area to form a plan of what to do next. So, one by one...
Wear sunglasses.
Does Reva wear sunglasses?
Reva's like, they're gonna find out eventually. So she's just gonna walk downstairs and she's gonna immediately glare at Daddy and just take Haston's hand.
Okay, so as you guys walk in one by one, like, everything seems pretty good. And then Kaston, Reva, and Zachary enter the room.
I just, I want to say something.
I know you monster spots.
Reva looks at everybody. Guys, I have an announcement. Keyston got me pregnant.
Do you actually say that?
No, absolutely not. I was just making the show go on just a little longer. It seemed appropriate.
All right, Reva, basically, like, while still holding on to Kaston's hand, you give a dirty glare at Daddy as you walk in for a moment. Zachary, you walk in with, like, these giant Elton John sunglasses, and your right hand is, like, completely...
Covered by glove. No, it's covered by glove. We ain't gonna talk about it. It's covered by glove.
I was gonna say your hand has been basically completely mummified that it looks like a mitten.
Oh. God damn it, Bite. Now I can't put my glove on.
That's why she rolled, and that's because she rolled a 6 on her medicine check.
And then, does Reva see this?
Yeah, everyone sees this. You're all in the same room now.
Reva looks at Zach's hand, and then looks at her hand, and then looks at Zach's hand, and it's like, man.
The important question is, was it the same hand for both of them? Or did they both do a different okay.
Zach is a righty. He's a righty.
And Zach's like, and then Reva's like, Captain, nice sunglasses.
I don't wish to discuss it. I felt like having new style today. So.
You look like you have a hangover.
The change of eye color.
Do the eyes
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Oh, okay.
And then she's gonna look directly at him, and she's just gonna point at her eyes and say, "Really?"
Don't know what you're talking about.
And can I just, because I'm having a morning, can I just say to Kaston and just walk over to Zach and try to take the glasses off of him?
Can he dodge? Can he?
Okay.
Can he
Okay.
dodge
Both.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Both of you roll competing athletics checks.
Wait, I want to see who's got the advantage here.
Oh god, I got a 9.
I got 15!
Oh shit! And Reva actually had the higher modifier on that one. Had the higher bonus.
Okay, so Reva, you go to reach for the glasses, but Zachary just like takes a step back away from you.
You can clap your hands all you want. Your soul knows the truth.
I don't know what you're
Actually has
talking
a-
about, Reva. My eyes didn't change color. I am merely attempting a new look.
Then take off the
Yeah,
glasses.
wearing sunglasses inside a ship that has some light, but in a place that's completely covered in overcast
have a
clouds all of
migraine.
the time.
I have a migraine.
Can I just
Zach,
turn the lights
Don't
down
make me
to
do this. Don't
accommodate?
make me do this. Don't make me do this.
Turn the lights down just
Zach-
enough so she can't see, or he can't see.
Okay, so hold on. To answer your question, Analon, yes, Zachary, I want you to roll a deception check with disadvantage.
That one's a 5. That one would have been a 22 if I had.
Oh,
Brutal.
yeah, yeah.
Five.
Literally, no one is buying it.
I merely wanted to try a new look today, and y'all are
And
all
sh-
being.
And
very
Zachary
disrespectful.
decides to double down.
I don't think our captain gaslighting us right now is the best thing.
Can I just
Who
punch
said
into the
anything about gaslighting? I am
punch
serious.
into the
Can I
ship?
try to
Turn the lights in this room
persuade?
completely off.
Hey, Kasten, you have a grappling hook. Get those glasses.
Can I try to persuade the captain to take off the glasses?
Depends on what you say to him.
I have the better persuasion. Maybe I should do it.
Go for it. Do it. Do
Okay,
it.
Plus
So-
5 to persuasion, so.
Okay, so Kasten, make your case first, and that will determine the DC.
Let me think.
I was gonna say something like, isn't there something you should tell the crew captain or something like that?
You see, that's just being a parent. That's not persuasive.
Fair.
Come on, Kasten. What'd you get?
Come on,
It's like when Annika found the bat cave in the house. Like, Tyler, is there something you want to tell me? What answer can I give to relieve the tension? None.
No answer. No answer, Tyler.
Captain, come on now. I'm sure whatever it is, it can't possibly be that bad.
Oh.
What? Aren't you rolling persuasion?
Yeah, I needed to make my case. That's
Okay, so you're trying to get me to take the glasses off, right?
yeah.
And Evan told him to say
Make a
his
case, yeah.
words before he rolled so that Evan can figure out what the
DC is,
DC
yeah.
is.
As long as I've known you, you have never ever tried anything that is a bad fashion statement. And I am sorry, Captain, but those glasses do not go with your outfit.
Zach
That
is
is
a
the greatest
literal-
persuasion there.
Zach is
Damn.
literally going to take so much offense to this. Like, he is offended because he picked
Oh.
these out by himself years ago, and he thinks they look fantastic. Zach is literally
I
going
didn't
to
say they
give
were
you
bad. I just
the
said they didn't go with your
dirtiest. He's gonna give you the dirtiest look from
It's
behind
okay,
the
you can't
glasses.
see under it because it's behind glasses.
But
And
his frown is there.
Well, again, we can't see your eyebrows because these are giant, massive Elton John sunglasses. They tower over your eyebrows.
The
Hello?
frown is there. The look may be half, but he's mad.
Oh, I'm
merely
so
wants-
mild.
I got
Yeah,
this.
There you go.
So should I roll the persuasion check now, or
Well, hold on. What? Yeah, roll your persuasion.
okay?
They're right there.
8 plus 9,
Yeah,
that's
that would be two.
17.
Okay, so he rolled a 17.
Okay, so what do
Zachary,
I-
roll a charisma saving throw. The DC is 17.
My persuasion is plus 9, by the way.
Still did good.
14.
Ah,
Yeah, it might be
Get mad
time.
enough.
You get mad enough that you decide to. I'm sorry, Zachary, but I need to take the reins here because this is perfect. Zachary, Kasten just insulted your sunglasses. In a fit, losing yourself to a fit of rage, you whip off the sunglasses and you gesture them at Kasten, go like, "How dare you insult my glasses? These cost a fortune back on Terra. You take those words back." and you are just so angry at him, you didn't realize that you took off your own sunglasses to use them to gesture and make a point.
And then Reva's just gonna fold her arms and just have like a smug smile on her face, like, mm-hmm.
How dare you take the bird feeder in the divorce?
Well, you see, expensive doesn't necessarily mean good looking. You might want to check some different places.
I bought this Kanye West white T-shirt, and it looks great. Okay.
This is why Kasten and Zach are getting a divorce. He mocks Zach's fashion choices.
I licked it. It's mine. That's not even how it
Have
works.
fun eating your cereal without spoons.
Evan, I know this is never gonna happen, but if we ever get a divorce, that's what I'm saying to you.
You see, if you say something like that to me, I'd fall in love with you all over again, and then a divorce would never happen.
Have fun eating your cereal without spoons, you fuck.
You two would realize how much you're made for each other.
Yeah.
Like rusty spoons.
I'm really proud of myself for that persuasion, honestly.
Zachary, it takes you a second, but you realize, shit, I took off my glasses.
Oh, look at that.
He scrambles to put them back on.
The damage is done, Captain.
You can't continue betting after you already bust.
For the record, the sunglasses are fine.
Yeah, they actually are pretty nifty, actually. But Captain, we need to tell them about what we saw.
I think it's up to you, darling.
Oh, we're using names now. Why do you smell like Reva?
Dang.
Jesus Christ.
Why does Kasten also look? Kasten, what is that on your neck? Zach's gonna pull off the sunglasses and use them as a pointer, as he like points at the side of Kasten's neck. What is that?
Nothing. Anyway,
It's not.
That's not nothing.
Is that where Scaly
Direx.
Lizard Man? Yeah, Direx. Thank you. Is that where he hit you?
No.
yes.
I'll tell you what, it's not, Captain. It's not a glowing eye.
Reva looked by and said, "You shut your mouth. You weren't there."
Wait a minute.
I can
Are
imagine.
those?
I know what you're like in bed.
Zach's gonna put the glasses down and he's going to reach over and he's gonna like lower Kasten's shirt.
Oh no!
What is this?
Hickey's all over his body.
Personal space, Captain. First of all.
Well, if my crewmate is injured, first of all, what is this?
Anyway.
Not an injury, Captain.
Anyway, me
What is it?
and the Captain Zach had a dream last night about and she basically, because I don't feel like going over the whole thing, just basically tells them what the dream was. And then
Which
we
none
None of us were here.
None of them were here, Carly.
I know what it is. She told me already. So.
Hold up. I will do it.
I'm sorry.
It's my turn.
Fine.
You didn't
Well,
want to do it.
Trying to get you to do that the entire time, you hoe.
Zach is learning new things.
Love him.
Like kissing.
Like
And
kissing
hickeys.
and hickeys and love bites and touching Kasten's
nobody-
chest. Chest.
Very firm.
Titties.
Very
Cookies.
He's
textural.
awakening things inside of him.
My massive hoinky.
Am I gay?
My super stuffed milkies. Sorry.
Zach's just like questioning everything. He's like, am I gay?
Am I bi?
Am I a bad person?
So Zach's gonna like let go of Kasten and he's gonna touch Reva on the shoulder. I'll do it. Reva and I had a dream last night. Not to sound weird, as you guys probably know. what we currently got was planets turning into eggs, hatching, becoming blue energy. Reva, I've got this.
You didn't say anything.
I thought you said something.
No.
I thought you made a noise. I was like, shit.
No, I didn't catch it. Honestly, I just thought that they were energy. My dumbass didn't catch that they were hatching.
That
Yeah,
is really
'cause
funny.
it-
I was like, oh, they were eggs? Oh, I didn't catch that in the dream.
So you're having the same dream, but neither of you agree on what happened in it. This seems like quite the conundrum, Captain.
It's just Carly's and lack of sleep catching up with me.
Oh goodness.
I'm so sorry.
Did they get a good night's sleep
No,
if they have this
So
dream?
okay, so Zach's gonna do the lay down. We're gonna do SmackDown. Ready? Okay, so in short, Zach is explaining that meteorite hit Talon 4 after they were shot through space for some weird reason. He doesn't understand why. Reva was there. She was being weird and silent.
We were
He didn't
just
understand why she wasn't
there.
talking. Anyways, shooting lights, a meteorite hits Talon 4. Talon 4, like, in some areas starts to turn gray and then, like, has a shattery part, it, like, shatters and cracks like an egg, and then that all falls away and it becomes a blue orb. Now, it continues, and he's describing this as more planets are getting hit and more planets are turning into blue energy. And then he pauses, you know, to
Just
take a
has to,
moment.
and then Reva just goes, and all we got, or at least what I got, was that this thing, whatever it is, has just, it has to consume. I don't know if you felt like that. She looks at the captain.
What has to consume?
Whatever's doing this to the planet, there's like some animal, some creature in the crater that just has to eat.
At that moment, both Daddy and Bite, as they're talking, as both Reva and Zachary are talking about this dream and the fact that there seems to be this life form inside the crater, that strikes a chord with both of you because that matches the information that you all downloaded from the computers in the outpost in Ventrana Drifts. It talked about how they did extensive. Oh no, we lost Bite.
Oh
Your internet's
no!
probably doing wacky
I
stuff again.
thought you were saying the info that we downloaded was gone. I was like, what? When did that get established?
No. But the information that was downloaded from the computer, Daddy knows it because he's the one who downloaded it, and everything that gets downloaded gets automatically copied onto Bite's datapad. But yeah, the information corroborates the dream that there seems to be some kind of life form inside the crater that is literally leeching the life force from Talon 4 directly itself. And you'll also remember what the information of the computer stated, which was apparently there seems to be some kind of invisible barrier that blocks access into the actual inside of the crater itself, and it's being emitted by the floating Sanctum Temple.
Oh, she's going. They're having a snowstorm right now.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god.
And it's messing with her internet.
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
that's
You know, there's those moments where you think somebody's doing something in character, and you have that realization of, oh no, that's really happening. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
My
it's
bad.
okay, it's okay. I was just
Well,
like,
we were all focused.
Oh, we already left the snowstone place. We're back to where the water place is.
Yeah, that's right.
human
we
beings
left Hoth,
fascinate
now we're on
me.
Camino.
Being
Didn't
just
even catch
the way
that.
they are.
Next time I will clarify.
Lovely little pony.
Analon, Fatherbot, I know this isn't really my style, but we don't happen to have any missiles that could blow up the planet from here or anything, do we?
We could probably make some.
I don't
Hold up.
want.
Tasty, back the hell up.
I don't know if we want to destroy the planet, because when I had my first vision from there that I told you guys about, I got this immense need to heal the planet.
Oh,
It won't feel damage anymore if it's dead. It won't feel
But
pain.
what's
Once
gonna happen
things are deceased, they have no more functionality.
But what's gonna happen to me or Zach if
That's
the planet
the
gets
one
destroyed?
catching point.
And what is going to
I
happen to the
forgot
rest of
about
the
that,
universe if this is allowed to continue? You said you saw this thing traveling to this world. Perhaps it's done this before. Perhaps it'll do it again. What is to stop this cycle from just continuing on and on for the rest of eternity if we do not stop it here?
Okay, you guys are taking this way too far. Hold on. Okay.
Didn't take it anywhere. I just said we could probably do it.
And
But
on a
whoa.
balance of probability.
Again, though, what's
You
gonna
are missing
alright,
the
alright.
point.
Admittedly, that was a little extreme. But clearly this is a little bigger than all of us.
You think?
Most
Are you
planets
actually
are.
thinking
Yes,
right
you
now?
are correct.
What if, hold on. What if when we all get orbs, when we get the final orb, what if that's the key to saving the planet?
What if it's also the key to release the barrier and release whatever's hungering in that crater?
It is either way, it is a risk.
Based on everything I've seen, I don't think that these orbs inside of me or Zach, and eventually probably all of you, I don't think that they're going to hurt the planet anymore. I think that they're the things that are going to save it.
I agree with Reva here.
That's just a theory, though.
If you think about it, Reva's got a point. What if you guys end up voting against her and I and destroy the planet? What happens to us? What if we die too?
Yeah, she already made that point.
Two
We
lives
already
in
agreed on that
exchange-
section.
2 lives.
2 lives in exchange for the lives of millions?
I meant
Billions,
this is a last
perhaps?
resort.
How many
Oh.
would die if we let this continue to other planets?
You would
How
like that,
many-
wouldn't you?
This is a mere equation. A
All
balance
right.
of 2
You-
versus
Everyone
2
calm
billion.
down.
Trillion even.
This is getting out of hand. But clearly we need to do something. If we're talking about a planet eater, we clearly need some outside help or something because we can't handle this ourselves.
I say we can handle it ourselves.
We don't have any communications that are long range to get outside help.
That too.
What if we
Okay.
use the quasars?
I haven't talked to my girls in years, so they wouldn't even be able to help us.
We could try to use the quasars, but we have to find one that he doesn't blow up.
What if we call in... And I hate to do this, but what if we call in
No.
people from
I'm
the outside?
shutting you
People
down
from
right
what?
now.
We cannot contact outside the planet, so that
There
would not
are
be a
good people
possibility.
within the Federation, Reva.
Yes,
You
but
don't
can't
have
just...
how can we contact them?
communications.
We lost
We can
long-range
send one of our
comms.
own.
How? With what?
All you have to do is go up, break through the surface.
Our ship is
in-
broken.
With a ship that can't fly
What are
out
we
into
supposed
space.
to? How are we supposed to get to space to communicate with anyone?
Don't
if
we
Daddy
have
goes?
communication with your... I don't want to do this, but don't we have communication with the Federation?
Yeah, we have communication with the Federation
Yeah.
because Zach is still part of the
Okay,
Federation.
where is the long-range communication device that you somehow are hiding upon your person that you can talk to those people?
What if
The
what if
ship?
you...
The ship would be our best bet. DM, I have a question out of player,
Yes.
out of character.
That's what I gotta do.
Wouldn't there be a way to get a signal? Like, it wouldn't make any sense if we can't get a signal somehow, but the quasars can.
Okay, so this is something that I actually did talk about in session 2 when you all first landed on the planet. Is that unfortunately when you landed on the planet, you did get hit by an electrical storm because you had to
I
break
see
through
them.
the... Yeah, he did
I
get
see them.
frozen, so I think he's restarting. To answer your question, when you guys broke through the storm clouds, your ship did receive some electrical damage, hence why it's not able to really take off at this time. And that being said, though, because of the storms and the phazon radiation coming from the planet, there's way too much interference, even if your communicators were working. The only reason why the short-range communicators that Analon just made would work is because they're, like, point to point. It uses a completely different setup, but it only works with that kind of short range.
So,
Speaking of communications and long range versus short range, here, I made these. I hand out all the watch radios to everybody.
All right, and everyone, you all receive what looks like very nice wrist watches, but instead of a watch face, it looks like a little microphone.
Zach's gonna put it on his left wrist.
And put it on
How
mine.
if you don't have access to using your right hand?
It's called teeth, buddy.
Mike's
Zach's
gonna just
doing
walk
his.
over and help.
Oh. Wait, can I help Keyston with his?
Your hand.
No, I
Zach's
should be
just
helping
gonna
you,
give
shouldn't I?
her.
That's fair. I don't care. We can
Zach's
help
just gonna
each
hand over
other.
that. Oh my god. Look at them. And Zach's just like, I guess you can help.
She just puts it on and then puts her own on.
All right, let's all take a breather. Let's just stop before we all turn on each other, because clearly we need as many people as we can to handle this situation.
Well, if someone would stop trying to be a captain for 5 seconds.
Maybe
Ooh.
if
The
you
captain
would
has
try
his head up
being
his
a
ass right now and
captain.
isn't listening to anyone.
I've been listening this whole time, unlike all of you, trying to kill a planet.
All of it. One, all of us are not trying to kill the planet. Two,
Really, y'all didn't just talk about freaking launching
Yeah,
missiles.
but
okay,
no,
Bite,
no,
Reva, and
but
you are
that
not in
could
this
be
invitation. So, in other
fair.
words, all of us were not talking about it. Now,
To be
You-
fair, they did say it, but then they kind of rethinked that whole entire thing. So what we need to do, I think, if you'll allow me, Captain, I think we need to get the orbs as quick as we can, because something tells me that's gonna end this. Whether it's bad or good, at least it'll be over.
I agree.
Now, if we let this happen, maybe at least it'll give us a chance to figure out exactly what we're supposed to do.
we have no better option. However, we also need to take into account quasars didn't seem to care about the orbs. They were more focused
don't
on the
care about-
creatures and the creature inside of the landing meteor
Well, of
crater.
course. I think that's kind of obvious because they're monsters who only care about things that can help them. Why would they care about a planet that's dying?
Because they
Or
made
that Warforged
if
we
they're
got.
keys to open things.
Yeah,
The
but
memory
they-
bank is destroyed, right? On the Warforged we have?
Yeah, the memory bank's unfortunately completely destroyed.
If it wasn't, we might be able to know if they know about that or not.
Well, they do
Doesn't
know.
seem like
There's
they
a big
do.
hole in it.
Well, the information that you got from the outpost is they do know that they can get what they can from the crater, such as phazon and samples of those scarabs. But the problem is they also know that if they want like the purest phazon, they need to actually get inside the crater into the asteroid itself, but they can't do that because of the barrier that the floating temple projects. And the problem is they know that the barrier can be deactivated. They know how. They just haven't been able to do it yet.
Second thing we need to take into account is we released a whole million scarabs on the planet that are now going places.
They all
We don't know how
got
many were here
blown
before.
up. They all got
Oh, they
blown
were
up.
all blown up?
Yeah.
I mean, there was one attached to the ship that got stuck, so I could say there's some that might live.
Not enough for it to be a problem, probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Considering one can kill something instantly and then multiply, I think it might become a problem.
But that's not the problem we need to focus on right now.
Did you forget about the
No.
World Eater?
Just a secondary thing we need to keep in mind.
This is fun watching you guys all argue about this.
Yeah, where's your input, Bite?
I'm just gonna
She's
agree
eating
with the captain.
popcorn.
Actually, I think this is one time we should think about what Bite wants, because this may mean what we really need to focus on right now is getting rid of the quasars off this planet.
Do you want me off the planet too, Kasten?
Wow.
That's not even remotely what I meant.
You sure? It sounded like you meant something else.
I meant your hatred of the Quasars might be exactly what we need to focus on right now.
But she doesn't communicate with
Do
them,
we have the
Jason.
secondary location of where the
What?
secondary?
Reba.
Or where, do we have the location of where the secondary fucking base is? The communication
I
outpost
can
or whatever
look.
it was.
I can look on the tablet. Hold on. And she pulls out the tablet.
Research center. I don't remember what it was called.
All right. So, Bite, roll me an intelligence check with advantage because
What's up,
you.
Daddy?
Okay, so Bite, roll me an intelligence check with advantage because you are using the data pad.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible.
I have a key.
You said advantage for the tablets +6, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, it rolled a 5, so I got a 1. So it's 7.
Advantage is roll dice, take the higher.
Oh, okay.
I got a bone to pick with Kasten next session.
Apparently everybody's got bones to pick with got
Where was that sentence
We all got
going?
bones with Kasten.
no got
I get a 12.
bones, got everybody has an issue with everybody. There we go.
Reva's the only one that got boned by Kasten.
Giving up on that sentence immediately.
She liked it though. Apparently he was really good.
I mean, he seemed to
I mean,
enjoy
I
it
wouldn't
too,
know
so
because
don't
nobody
blame
rolled a
them.
performance check.
We'll never know.
Never know how good he was. Maybe Reva had to actually teach him how to do the stuff.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna be petty since y'all were all roasting me earlier.
Evan,
know
did you see the roll?
Hello?
DM.
Oh, sorry.
Did you see
Yeah,
the
it was
roll?
gone.
Let me see that. That was a 12.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, with the 12, you do get it. I do apologize. I kind of zoned out there for a moment while you all were having like out of character interactions.
Bitching. Yes.
All good.
Yeah, bitching at each other. Okay, so yeah, with the 12, you do see that there does seem to be. It looks like, unfortunately, you weren't able to get like completely all the information before the power was accidentally cut at the outpost. But if you're talking about, well, now hold on again. Say it again. What location are you looking for again? Bite?
That
The research center.
Yeah, the secondary research facility.
Secondary research facility. Okay. Now basically now there actually doesn't seem to be any indication about where that place is, even though they talked about like how the outpost in the Fendrana Drifts was just an outpost. But they did seem to mention that they had an actual main facility somewhere that the Quasars set up somewhere. Unfortunately, you don't really have any indication of where that is. The good news is, however, what you are able to find is you are able to find information of a small security depot in the lava caverns of Magmor that seems to be connected to the giant iron door.
All right, I'm
We've
just
been
gonna
there
share
before.
this with Analon and everybody else.
Okay. We were there before. We went right because the door wouldn't open. It didn't have power.
Could we make power for it?
We could probably try. I don't know if we can or not. Need to make a portable phase-on battery pack.
I mean, that wouldn't be too difficult.
Yes, Zakui.
I DM'd you,
Oh,
by the way.
Oh,
DM
he's
the
the
DM.
DM. He DMs you.
Yeah.
Y'all are dorks.
Yeah, stupid jokes. Makes me laugh. I don't care.
okay.
Yeah,
DMing you my answer.
Damning you, my answer.
Damn you, my answer. Well,
The
I mean, it makes
answers.
sense.
That's what I heard.
All right, that is my answer.
Ooh. Okay.
Bless you.
Whoever that
I
was.
want the red one.
I went to win into me.
Mercy.
Me.
Cats and laser pointers. Come on.
Fair.
And that is a giant red laser going through the sky. Yeah.
Accurate.
Reading
Of
rainbow.
course on.
I will
No, that would be
finally.
green.
I will finally get that laser. After years upon years of searching, it will be
Quest
mine.
is finally complete.
Yes. It will be mine.
Basically, to review the facts, is Bite. The information that you have on your data pad does suggest that while there is a main facility, you don't necessarily have the information about where this main facility is. However, you do seem to have information that suggests how you might be able to open that giant iron door in the lava caverns. Now, that being said, as a quick memory refresher, if you remember, you currently have 2 active key beacons pointing you in directions right now. You have one that is going to the lava caverns, that seems to go in the same direction where the iron doors are, and you have the blue beacon that goes back to Fendrana Drifts, but it seems to go to a place that can only be reached at the top of that giant ice canyon, where you once were, where you found the entrance to the pirate outpost. So those are your options right now.
In the dream.
Okay.
In the dream.
Oh, yes, Liam?
Well, this is more for the captain and Reva. In the dream, the monster. What did the giant creature eat?
It ate the planets. That's all we know.
Before or after they became energy?
Before it like
Before, yeah.
consumes the planet. I'm assuming in order for it to like make the egg, and then it explodes into energy, probably releasing another one of those monsters to do it again.
Wait a minute. Zach is going to pause, and he's going to take a moment, and he's going to go into his thinking pose. He knows what it is. He has a
I
good
like
idea.
how he has a thinking pose.
It's cute.
Okay,
He
you
literally
see,
just shifts into this.
you see
as he's thinking.
Zachary kind of hunch into the ground, and for those who are weebs, you'll get this. You see Zachary just kind of squat down to the floor, and he just does this, and he closes his eyes.
Hell no, he does
He's
not do that.
discovering a strategy.
He's just doing this, like just like this. That's all he's doing. That's how he's thinking. Also, what is that crackling noise?
No idea.
Oh,
Not a clue.
Is there a
I think
spider?
it's the music.
Is there a spider in
I
your
think that might
headset?
be the music.
Well, I don't know, but there is a crackling somewhere.
Yeah, no, it's like a kind of a
It's
static
crackling
sort of sound.
hard.
Yeah.
I don't think
You hear a crackling sound?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, the
God.
spider didn't make any noise. It just tickled my ear.
No, this is like hardcore crackling,
The
like
silent.
Yeah, I hear it too.
popcorn.
The silent tickler.
Ow!
Yeah, it sounds like a headset connection is half in, half out, is what it sounds
Yes.
like.
Yeah, it's still there.
I don't think
Yeah. Not going anywhere.
I think it's the music.
Probably.
That's what it sounds like, but I don't know.
egg cracks and it becomes an energy source.
Hasten, I can barely hear you, darling.
Okay, the egg cracks and it becomes an energy source.
Yes.
All right. That almost makes me think that it eats the planet because the planet is dying.
I think that it kills the planet.
DM,
Yes.
would it be possible to do a would it be possible to do a nature check to
Yeah,
see
nature
if Zach realizes that it's the scarabs that are the planet eaters?
Are they?
Or do like a wisdom or something like that?
Okay.
Well,
This is going to be... Now, you are treading into some heavy plot territory here. I will allow you to do a check for this, but I will say the DC is going to be pretty damn high.
Okay.
So, considering all that you've studied from that one scarab body, all of the information that seems to be presented from all the terminals from the quasars that you collected, and then also combined with everything that you've just seen from your actual practical experiences. Roll me a straight intelligence check.
Straight
I mean,
intelligence.
Anilon has a theory that they are the great poison. The scarabs are the great poison. That's
That will
mentioned
be an
by the
11.
other people.
An 11. Unfortunately, you rack your head around this, and you just can't seem to just figure it out. It's just one of those things where it's like you're just missing a few key details. Like, you know that when you looked at the giant orange eyes, you know you got the instinct of consume from whatever had those eyes, but at the same time, is that just the instinct of whatever is inside this one singular asteroid, or is it some bigger conscious entity that seems to be at work here? These scarabs that you at least are able to figure out, they are, from the information of the quasars, they come out of the crater, and they just seem to just consume all life. And that's when you are able to figure out one detail. You never really saw it before, but after piecing together all the details, something just clicks in your head. Zachary, if you'll allow me, because we're just about to end this, but I'm going to end this on a big note.
Okay. Right.
Zachary, in just a brief flare of an epiphany, you quickly grab your things and you rush out of the mess hall, heading back to your room. Does anyone follow Zachary?
Me.
I will.
I do too.
Okay.
I mean, I'm plugged into the cameras, but
Okay. Yeah, all the security cameras are just like following everyone right now. Zachary, you rush back to the corpse of the scarab that is in your room, and everyone else, this is the first time that you're seeing the scarab corpse up close. Zachary,
Dissected that thing, so
you dissected that thing hard, and you never realized it before, but you finally, maybe not the big connection, but you are able to make a connection, because you look at the corpse of the scarab, and something clicks in your head. The coloration of it, and the fact that it seems to be some solid form of energy. And that's when you realize this thing isn't just any energy. The scarab is sentient phazon. And that's when it suddenly clicks in your head. And almost kind of like a link between the two of you, Reva, both you and Reva realize this almost at the exact same time. The asteroid lands, starts to corrupt. Phazon spreads everywhere. These creatures made of sentient phazon come out of the asteroid. They eat, they consume, they multiply, spreading more phazon. And then you remember your vision. All of the old life crumbles away, and then in its place is just a new world of that blue energy. This planet isn't being consumed. It's being terraformed.
I don't know what that means, but
Oh, shit.
The planet... Okay. I'm gonna take a moment.
Genesis, what's Genesis?
To terraform a planet means that you completely change the anatomy of a planet so that it fits your atmosphere needs and your material needs. Talon 4 is literally being converted from one planet into a completely different planet.
Okay, thank you.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
Aww. Damn.
Love it.
Dang. Will my eyes ever go back to red? The world may never know.
You don't know. But hey, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was a big, long time coming episode of The Great Poison. A lot of lore stuff got revealed, but I think it is safe to officially say, guys, for this arc of my Metroid Prime campaign, we have officially crossed the halfway point.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 people to get them orbs.
But yet there's only 3 keys left.
I want the red one.
That being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us. And again, once more, there will not be another episode of The Great Poison next week. Instead, next week will be dedicated to the inaugural episode of Song of the Wilds 2.0. And for those of you who are in my campaign, if you haven't sent me how you want your character to be introduced, get on that.
I should do that, huh?
Oh
I do
my
have-
gosh.
I do have a cool announcement.
What's that?
In exactly a week, I get to do a really cool photo shoot where I get to be an ice queen in a very historic church in Illinois, and I'm super duper excited about it.
Nice.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this session. It's great to be back in the seat here after being on break for a week because I was dying.
Me too.
Same.
That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see you next week for Song of the Wilds.
Woo!
Bye.
Goodbye.